There was an echo. So it's not
Oh.
going in.
Oh no! Ah!
Haha.
That is absolutely not going in. Oh my god. I YOLO'd a cup of coffee, so I made a cup of coffee and then I only drank like, I don't know, half of it, 3/4 of it, maybe a little bit like that. And then I'm like, I don't want to heat it up because I want another cup of coffee. So I'm like, let me just make another cup over it. But I really got lucky. Look at this. This almost tipped.
Oh my god.
Mm. Mm.
You're a natural born barista, Allie.
I was a barista for 3 years.
Oh, that makes sense.
I worked at I worked at Starbucks. I worked at Starbucks through college. I worked at Starbucks for a little while after college. So when I moved from Long Island to Westchester, I had no job.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to just get a job
Mm-hmm.
to just hold me over until I got another job.
Fair.
So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go back to Starbucks because I know how to do Starbucks. And I quit within a week.
Wow.
I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm like, I am too fucking old for this. I can't. I don't know how old people work at Starbucks. I don't. Because I just can't. Oh, God. People before they get their coffee is probably the worst people in the entire world. I hate them
Yeah.
so much. Me too. Me included. Because there's nothing like taking your first sip of coffee in the morning and you feel it all down your fucking like veins. Like you feel it within yourself. Like
Mhm.
even if you don't even like coffee, like that ritual. Oh, do you drink coffee in the morning or are you a tea drinker?
I can't drink anything with caffeine in it.
I thought you were gonna say I don't consume liquids.
I consume mostly water. What do you mean?
I get my water from the food that I eat. Whatever
Sometimes.
animals I've eaten, I absorb their water. Can I tell you that I'm really bad at drinking water? Not the process of drinking water, just getting myself to drink water. Imagine, like, each time I try to drink water, I miss my mouth, and I'm just like, I don't know, like, why? I don't know why it's not happening.
You just like
so
throw it
thirsty.
over your shoulder, and you're just like, "Fuck, not
Yeah.
again."
I say a wish. Like, I thought that's salt. People throw salt over their shoulder and they
Oh,
make
yeah.
a wish or something. Or I could be
It's like
making that
it's
up.
like if I forget what it is, but it's like if you like knock over a bunch of salt, you like throw it over your shoulder for like so there's no bad luck or something.
That sounds more right. Than throw salt over your shoulder and make a wish.
It's a shooting star. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's a bunch of like
I
little
wish, yeah. Oh
stars.
my god. I wish that was true. I wish all those things were true. Like, I wish that I could throw a penny into a wishing well and wish for like $1 million and then win the lotto. Like, I wish magic like that existed.
Fair.
We'd all be rich.
Yeah.
We'd have that portal already that we all talked about, the Twitch portal.
Yeah.
Where
True.
we could all just like, it just leads to like one like bar, like one cantina.
Yeah.
Or like, Gamma, come meet us at the bar, the portal bar.
Yeah, the portal bar.
The portal bar. No,
We stand.
who runs the portal bar?
God.
The portal. We both have like the fucking like the same answer. You're like, guys at the portal.
The portal runs itself. I don't think I
Portal
trust that.
runs, Self-serving. Who does self-serving portal? Who does its inventory? How does it know that we've run out of fries? Does the portal serve fries? Because if not, that's a shitty fucking bar, and I don't want to go to the portal bar. The stupidest fucking thing I think.
You
we've
have
ever
gone
said.
so many like different tangents. Like first there's a bar, and now we need to have fries at this bar, and if it doesn't have any, I'm leaving.
So I'm just gonna say that you are a tad younger than me, so you have not experienced bars. But I will tell you, as your elder, that when you go to a bar, there needs to be fries. It's like the only man. alcohol and French fries. It's like the mandatory. Because what happens when you're drunk? What happens when you're drunk? Answer me that.
I wouldn't know. I've never been
You
drunk.
wouldn't know if there weren't French fries provided for you. But luckily, at every bar, there's French fries provided for you, so you can soak up all that alcohol, and then you can drink more, so you spend more. See that? More alcohol, more fries, more coffee. Isn't this about horror movies? Isn't this podcast about horror?
Well, we also have life stuff going on, so you know. I don't know that bars are necessarily life, but they can be.
Bars are a part of life.
I didn't say they're not a part of life. I just say they're not life.
Wait, what is life? Wait, what is life? If it's not a bar, it's not a portal bar. What is life? Tell me.
It can be whatever you want it to be. It's your
And
life. Your life can be a part of
yours, Max?
I worship a
yours?
crocodile. I don't know that I have any right to tell you what life is.
Is life for you just scaly and exist? Like, you know, like
scaly
ponds?
and existing? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's a real question. If you were a crocodile, let's just say like a man-eating crocodile, what would your song be to the audience, to let the audience know that you are coming for lunch? Like Jaws is like
Sure,
you know what I mean?
That's a good question. Oh my god. It's so weird because I love so much music. Like music is pretty much like the only thing I'm doing at all times. So like narrowing it down is like the difficult part.
Would it be like like
No, because I feel like if like that was going, like people would be, they wouldn't be running in fear. And all I want, if I was a giant man-eating crocodile, is people to be running or swimming in fear.
Oh, I thought that what you would want is for them to be eaten by you.
Well, that too, but like
more important.
Well,
if
that too, but
crocodile,
like
I want to eat man.
Do you know who? Do you know the band Motorhead?
I have heard of them. Yeah.
Motorhead has a song called "The Chase is Better Than the Catch." Same mentality.
Yeah. Oh, you like to play with your food.
I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
That's not what I said.
That's a hunch. That's what he said.
That's not what I said.
You like to.
This is gonna look really bad because of the clip from one of my last streams where I said I'll get on my knees for anyone who calls me a good boy, and I showed that to Crims, and Crims has been calling me a good boy for this entire week. And she was telling me that she's now also my mom, like you are.
Yes.
And she's been trying to get me to call her mommy.
Oh no.
And I was like, Crims, not even like there are very few people who have mommy privileges from me.
I don't want those mommy privileges. Our family tree is very weird. There's a lot of intertwining.
I think I explained it. I think you and I like tried to put it together like, so it's like you and Crims were together, had me, separated, you found Chill, Crims found One Speed, and then you two have all like started rekindling your relationship again. I'm pretty sure that we've talked about this.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Well,
It's so weird.
I came I got a bunch of text messages from her, and the first one she wrote, she's like, "We're Scissor Sisters," in all caps. That's what she wrote.
Yeah.
We're Scissor Wives. That's what she said. She goes, "We're Scissor Wives,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck is that? She's like, "We're both Max's mom."
Cause like it was funny on stream. She was like, what is the name of like a small pair of scissors? And we were just giving,
Scissors.
cause like you guys are doing this motion, and I was like, and we were like coming up with names, and I just go sizzling, and she was like, oh, I like that.
I love Krim so much.
Crim's is
When she
great.
first got her microphone, she was like, "What should I name it?" And I'm like, "Girth Brooks." She was like, "Perfect." She's great. She's even better in real life.
I believe it.
So fortunate that I got to hang out with both of them.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. It's cool. So there's a couple of things that I've noticed when I've met Twitch friends for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time they say that I'm taller than they thought.
Mm-hmm.
But each time, each and every single one of them said, I was nervous that you wouldn't be the same.
Mm.
And I was thinking about that. I'm like, imagine like having this like really like awesome like friendship relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and then like you get together like in real life, and there's just like it's odd, and
Yeah.
like you feel like this shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten that, thank goodness. But like all of them, like Bagel said it, Krim said it. I'm not sure if Taco Daddy said it. But yeah, they're like, we were afraid that you wouldn't be the same. Or she said like, thank goodness you're the same. Like, and I thought about that, and I'm like, that would be horrible.
Yeah.
To like just experience that, like you
Yeah.
have all this in common and hang out for like so long, and then you get together in person, you're like this like friendship feels like stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I'm so afraid of that.
Yeah.
But I
I
don't
know-
think I'd ever probably let it get awkward because I just talk.
Imagine talking the fuck.
Imagine shutting up. Not me. Not me. I don't know how to do it. I don't. I'm so loud and obnoxious
That's fine.
all the time.
That's fine.
What does your shirt say?
Mind Maze. That's
Oh,
one of
okay.
my
I
favorite
was-
bands.
I have bad eyesight. I thought it said Medusa.
Bad eyes? Where?
Bad eyes. Bad eyes. Clear eyes. Clear eyes.
We say as we both are wearing glasses.
Can I tell you a secret?
No.
That clear eyes guy, I thought that was R.L. Stein. It's Ben
That's
Stein.
hilarious.
But I was just like, the guy who does
What's
Goosebumps
the
books.
difference?
What's the difference? The guy who does the stop
Goosebumps
sign also.
books, yeah.
Yeah. Stop sign. Did I just say stop sign?
Stop sign.
The guy does-
What the fuck
The guy
are you
does the
thinking
stop
about?
sign. I don't know what I'm thinking about. My brain is on some fucking weird shit. I have been getting too much sleep. I've been oh my god, I've been asleep by like 8:30 p.m. every night this entire week.
Wow.
Yeah, I took a week off streaming just to like chill
Mm.
and reset.
It's needed.
And it was super needed because I was getting for 3 weeks. I didn't like tell you guys like because I just didn't want to sound like a weenie, but
Mhm.
I've been suffering really bad from motion sickness, and it's
Mm.
getting me every single stream.
Mhm.
And no matter what it is, I was playing D&D yesterday, and I had to text Jordan. I was like, "Can you bring me grapes? I'm getting sick." Like looking at a screen is making me sick. So I'm
Mhm.
like, I need a break from looking at a screen.
Yeah.
So I took a whole week off. I didn't even play games with friends. I just took the whole week off, and it was very needed. And I also like was suffering from a lack of horror games, and I'm really desperate to like get my pants pooped. and nothing's been doing it for me, and it's kind of making me depressed.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of things in mind, but I'm really hoping that some like Christmas horror games come out or like something, because I'm fucking I played them all and I'm dying. I'm dying, Max. I need more.
Yeah.
And they're not scary.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm complaining.
Did you
Like a
see
child.
did you see Crims was playing the demo to Unfollowed?
No, I haven't.
Unfollowed looks like a good game.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfollowed. I've heard of it.
Uh
I just got Buried and
oh,
this other game that has
that's the one where you're like,
in a coffin.
yeah, and there's like a bunch of like puzzles stuff to do. God damn it.
Yeah,
A coffin.
yeah. Coffin. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big diphthong. If I've ever seen one.
Well, I mean, half of it is like half the word coffee, so, you know.
Coffee, yeah. Coffin.
Coffee in the coffin.
Every morning there's a coffin hanging from the I don't know. That's
What
not
the
the word.
fuck?
I don't know. My coffee's gone cold. I'm wondering why.
Oh yeah, we should
So
probably do the
fucking
intro.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Scary for Her Pleasure, where Scary is getting pleasured and we're talking about it. I'm Max.
I'm Allie.
And we're just talking shit.
Like literally, like talking
Literally.
shit. I'm talking shit because I'm just mad that there hasn't been like any really substantial horror games that have come out.
Mhm.
I'm just okay. This is we're just doing tea stuff. We're spilling tea. We're talking shit. This is the girls' room right now. So this is the girls' room. I was really disappointed by Don't Scream because
Yeah.
that is a game that was made for me.
Mhm.
That is Allie the game.
Mhm.
And I was so excited to play it. And it was so not great. Right now, I mean, listen, whatever, shit can improve. But right now, I scream a lot and no bueno. I did it 3 times in a row. I'm like, come on. Nothing. Not like
Fair.
a peep, but not like anything.
Mhm.
Like Mortuary Assistant makes me scream like nothing other.
Yeah.
I
sure.
scream so much with Mortuary Assistant. Holy shit. Like, I was so mad. And then we had played Hotel Room Haunting, which was very similar to Don't Scream. And it's funny because a developer, because he did Manic and Hessler Storage, he was like, I didn't know Don't Scream was coming out too. Like, he was like, and it was like in Hotel Room Haunting, it's kind of the same premise.
Yeah.
If you talk loud, the ghost is gonna get you, and if you like scream, you die. And that had like,
oh, okay. No, I get that. I'm sorry. My friend was playing Hotel Room Haunting, and I didn't realize that was a very similar game.
yeah, and he didn't realize that it was like Don't Scream was coming out at the same time. But I played it when it first came out, and there's been like a bunch of updates, and it's an itch.io game, so it's like you'd have to keep like buying it, and I'm like, oh god, so I'm not gonna keep buying it and then like it updated, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So I'm waiting for that to come out. He has another project that he's going to announce soon, so that's pretty cool. I love that shit. But I feel like so many games right now, it's like, why can't we just wait for a game to be fully developed and then give it to us? I played so many horror betas lately, and I'm just wasting money and time playing these, and they're so shitty.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like bumming me the fuck out. And then like with that, plus my motion sickness, it's like it was like really, really bumming me.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I put like a lot of energy into like October, like with streamings and costumes and stuff like that. So I'm like, I need a little break. I saw that Reparo was taking like a month off. Korn just took like a few weeks off. Well, he took like a month off pretty much. He's coming back soon. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just. I don't think I could take a month off just because I would like miss it, because this is legit my social time. And if I don't stream, then I'm a fucking hermit.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'm just rambling on. Tell me
no,
about.
like
Tell me
really,
about
I
you.
feel the same
About
way.
you. Tell me you. I'm sorry.
Yes, because we have not met once in this relationship ever. Hello, I'm Max.
Hi, I'm Allie. Nice to meet you.
uh yeah, no, I feel the exact same way because my favorite genre of games
Mhm.
do this thing where they release a game but like it's not a full game. They will release like a free demo type
Mhm.
game that's like
Mhm.
30 minutes to an hour, and then they'll
Yeah.
like put the next game behind like a paywall.
Mhm.
And so like I know exactly how you feel because there's a bunch of games that are coming out that I really want to play, but it's just like, do I really want to put time and effort into something that I'm gonna like that I may enjoy,
Mhm.
or like do I want to put time and effort into something like that I know I'm going to enjoy, you know? Cuz like there's yeah, cuz like you said, like games these days do not come out finished. Like
And like I don't know what I'm going to enjoy though, but that's the thing.
yeah.
It's that like I can get like the best thing I can do is get a recommendation from you
Mhm.
or whoever that hey, this game is actually very good, get it.
Mhm.
But like I got it's so stupid, but like I really like the Amiga games.
Mhm.
I think they're beautiful. Father's Day,
Father's
Find
Day's good,
Yourself, like
yeah.
Summer 58. I really like those games. They're a little too expensive for,
Yeah.
games that are so short, but I'll let that slide. They recommended a game. They were like, "This game's really great." On Twitter, they're like, "This
Mhm.
game's really great," and I was like, "Sold."
Mhm.
It fucking sucked. I don't even remember what it was called. That's how good it was.
Fair.
Like it was so, and I streamed it, and it was so bad, and I'm like, "This is boring. It's not scary," and I'm like, I trusted you, Amiga, Mr. Amiga,
Mr. Amiga.
Fred Amiga, Fred Amiga. I trusted you. I want to speak to your manager. But like I spent like probably like $8, on
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this sucks. And like I'm happy to play, to pay $8 for a game that's good.
Mhm.
I really love those Lost Alone games.
Mhm.
Lost Alone 1, 2, 3, Lost Alone Ultimate. And the developer of that, Daniel, he came out with a game called The Telephone.
Mhm.
And you may have seen me stream it a few times or other streamers.
Mhm.
Um, and I was so excited. Super, super excited. I played it, I think, 4 times on stream, and each time got super, super sick.
Mhm.
And I'm like, this fucking sucks. I was looking forward to that game for months.
Mhm.
And he was like, oh, there's a surprise for you in the game. And I'm like, oh, and then like during the game you find cards
Yeah.
and there's like streamer cards.
Yeah.
And during my gameplay I didn't find any of mine if I was in the game, but I was
Mhm.
like, oh cool, I'll play this and maybe I'll have a little like token or whatever. I can't even get through it
Mhm.
because my motion sickness is so bad and I'm like, man, I've had enough. I'm like, I need
Fair.
to fucking take time and like decompress. But like I have the new Layers of Fear. I have a couple
Mhm.
of like small games, but I want like I'm craving that like Resident Evil 4.
Sure.
Like I'm craving something, a new fresh spooky game that's scary. Like I really enjoyed Welcome to Kowloon, or
Mhm.
as Korn calls it,
Clown
Welcome
Town.
to Clown Town. And I thought that game was really scary and it had a shitty ending, but it was really scary. And I thought Night Security, that Chilla game,
Mhm.
that was fucking terrifying.
Mhm.
And I see a pattern to some of the games I like, Max.
Mhm.
They all have to do with cleaning. It's like Night Security was so good. Late Night Mop. If you have not played Late Night Mop, it has 3 endings. It's so good. It's short,
Mhm.
but you have to just clean up a house after a party, and it's so fucking scary. It's so fucking scary.
Well, I
I
mean,
swear.
Oh, I mean, the party is the scariest part for me personally.
The party was over. The party was
Well,
scary.
good.
You are the mob.
Fuck sakes.
When I first
With
saw the
my
game,
hair,
I
I
think
would
this mob.
be a pretty good
Yeah.
mop.
You what? Do you have long legs?
I said with
We
my
could just-
hair.
I know your hair is the mob,
Yeah.
and then the legs are
Oh,
the wood.
I guess I have
The handle, whatever it's called. What's the stick called in a mop?
The
What's
handle.
The mop stick?
but just like
Is
the
it just
fact
the handle?
Yeah,
Okay.
just the fact that your legs are the wood. It's just fuck sakes, Allie.
You're turning into Pinocchio. Your legs are the wood. Speaking of wood, I just finished the season finale.
The season finale of what?
And
Sorry?
Goosebumps on
Okay.
Hulu.
Okay.
And I would like to report and say, 'twas not good.
The Goosebumps show or just the season finale?
The Goosebumps show.
Okay.
It was very much made for children. So if you have children, they can watch this show. If you're over the age of 20, you probably won't like this show.
Mm.
It has your favorite actor in it, Justin Long.
Oh, then I'm definitely not watching it.
Oh man, it's so funny because my friend Jess hates Nick Cage. Like she's like, Nick Cage is actually scary, and I'm like, oh my god. And then you're like,
Scary?
I hate Justin Long. Yeah, like she thinks Nick Cage is scary. She's like, Nick Cage, I
Okay.
can't do Nick Cage. She can't even like look at his face.
Oh. Bit
Like I
rude,
have a
but
shirt that
alright.
says Nicholas and the Cages,
Uh-huh.
and we're playing instruments, and
Yeah.
she's like, oh, get it away from me. I'm like, what? What do you mean? I fucking love Nick Cage. Nick Rage.
Nick Rage. Oh no.
Yeah. Ooh, a Mick Rage. Imagine that. Like that would be like his like, if they were gonna make a McDonald's like hamburger out of Nick Cage, they would call it the Mick Rage. I think that I broke. Did I break you?
Maybe? I don't know. I just don't know what to say to you sometimes. There's just sometimes where I'm just like, fucking.
There's sometimes where I'm just fucking.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Didn't say that. Can't recall.
I said there's sometimes where I'm just like, I don't fucking know, you know?
I don't fucking know. I don't know either, man. But there are currently no games that are coming out that I'm looking forward to, and that's really sucks. I guess that like for the Christmas season, we could redo Crimson Snow and try to get another ending.
Is that the
They
one where
added
you
a
fell
new-
out of your chair?
Yeah. That really got
I
me.
clipped
The
that.
first time anyone has not played Crimson Snow, they added an alternate ending.
Mhm.
But you have to solve a bunch of puzzles, and I only like found one puzzle, so I didn't get it. But it takes you about like 2.5 hours, and it's scary. It's creepy.
Mhm.
I said to Corn, I was just like, "Do you remember Crimson Snow?" And he goes, "Is that the game with the girl with the white shoes?" And I'm like, "Yes, Corn." He goes, "Yes, I remember."
You doing Korn's voice makes me happy for some reason.
That's
Just 'cause-
Corn's voice. Like,
Just because you just like, I don't know, it's just, because I can picture him saying that. Just like, you've been around Korn more than I have, so, you know.
Yes.
So you've
I
had
have been
time to,
around Korn.
you know. Yeah.
I have been in the cornfields.
Yeah.
We are all Corn's children at the end of the day. Unless he drinks that mint fucking shit again.
I was
Then
just gonna say. Like,
You're just gonna say that?
I was gonna be like, so about that mint drink. What about that?
Oh, gross! What's wrong with you? God, I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I'm such a hypocrite.
I feel like mint chocolate chip ice cream is more minty than toothpaste, though.
I'm gonna throw up.
But you're not denying it,
throw up.
though. Like,
I'm gonna throw up. So about I wanted to talk to you about something that definitely doesn't want to make me throw up. Have you played or have interest in playing that game, The Kidnap by Chilla Arts.
Yeah, I want to play a Chilla's Arts game. Whether it's that one or, you know.
Or the many, many, many they have.
Many, yeah.
This one isn't good. And I gotta say, the story is so fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's just very, very, very strange.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I don't know. I gotta remember that it's like not our like culture, I guess, or whatever.
Sure.
Right? So like the shit that's like okay there is not okay. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
just
they're Japanese games, right?
yeah, or you think I don't want to get it wrong.
Sure.
Yeah, if anyone knows Children of the Corn, yes, Children of the Corn. Yeah, but it was just so fucking weird. I felt like so skeeved out at the end of it. That company puts out games pretty frequently.
Yeah.
I love that.
I've
played most of them. Corn actually got me into them. Speaking of Corn.
Yeah. Sumi played her first Chilla's Arts game yesterday.
Which one?
I'm
wearing this hat in Sumi's honor, by the way.
Nice. The Caretaker?
Caretaker? Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest starting with that one. The Convenience Store is the one that I think is a good
I've heard that one's
is a good intro to Chilla. Yeah, Convenience Store was my favorite until I played Night Security and shit myself. Night Security is made by, I think, I could be talking out of my ass, but I believe Night Security was made by a different brother.
Mm-hmm.
So it had like a different little spin, and it was really, really fucking creepy. It was full of ghosts and really spoopy faces.
Mm-hmm.
Corn played it for YouTube, and I had to avoid watching it for a while because I was like, oh, I can't wait. I didn't expect it to be that fucking scary.
Gotcha.
Holy fucking shit. Okay,
Yeah.
they are Japanese. I just didn't want to say the wrong thing.
Sure.
They always say the wrong thing.
Fair. There's differences in the kanjis between like different Asian languages. Like the kanjis just look different in like from each other. That's how I can kind of decipher it.
Did you hear Ice Nine Kills' new song "Meet and Greet"?
Yeah, I don't like it.
They don't like it. Tell me why you don't like it. Yeah. Jordan doesn't like it either. I like the beginning when it's like. That's the part I like.
Fair.
It's literally just like keyboard.
Yeah. So I like. I don't know what it is, but like. Spencer's vocal rhythm in it, just like not like the lyrics. The lyrics are fine. Like the lyrics make sense for what they're trying to get across, but like the way he sings it, like the rhythm wise, is just like it doesn't feel like an Ice Nine Kills song to me for some reason. Like
George said, there's a reason why they left this song off the album.
Yeah, because like. When they released the first like song, it was the Scream song. For the yeah, that's one. That one was good. I liked that one.
Oh, good.
I think they should have included that one on the next album. Welcome to Horrorwood. If not like just so like that people can like experience it more. If not like another like ultimate edition of the Silver Scream, but I don't know. I might just need to listen to it again. I probably just like didn't give it enough of a chance, you know.
It's not a great song. They also put out the acoustic version to the shower scene, which I'd say is probably a lot better. If it's funny you mentioned the Scream song, I would say either the Scream song Your Number's Up or It Is the End. Would be like the two songs that I would show someone trying to get into Ice Nine Kills, because I feel like that's pretty like. So when George tried to get me into Ice Nine Kills like years ago, but it was before they had the Silver Scream. So he sent me The Coffin Is Moving, and I wasn't like, we're dead. That one? Okay. So I didn't
Is
like
that
that song. I still don't.
Is that pre every trick in the book?
That's a Jor question. And I think Jor's
Fair enough.
Diabloing.
Fair enough.
Um, um, but
Okay, thank you,
um,
Joe.
I thank you, yes. So I just don't like the song.
Fair.
And then like a year passes and he goes, "Oh, band that I said sings about horror movies? They just came out with like a whole album just about horror movies." But I've already heard like that shitty song that he sent me a while ago. And then I was on scrolling through Instagram Reels
Mhm.
and I saw someone and they did a reel and it was from the song Your Number's Up, and it was like, when your number's up, it's time to scream. And then she like transforms into Ghostface. It's like,
That's
right?
awesome.
And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, what is this?
Mhm.
And I'm like, this is Ice Nine Kills. So I go out in the den, I slap him across the face. I don't do this. I slap him across the face. I say, why the fuck didn't you send me this song? And he's like, this album wasn't out. And he goes,
Very
to be fair, I told you they came out with a new album it was all horror movies. And I'm like, yeah, but you said that shitty fucking song. It doesn't sound like any of this. None of it. The Silver Scream, and Welcome to Horrorwood are so forking good. I
They
would
are.
say that, like, I think I like the Silver Scream better, but like, there's some bangers on Welcome to Horrorwood.
Yeah.
Bangers. Like that fucking Candyman song lights my shit up.
So good. It's
So
even
good.
better live.
Oh, that's right. You fucking. Oh my god, I can't imagine how like the fucking what song? The Pet Cemetery song is
Oh,
live.
that's the song that they played first. Like that is the first song in their
Oh.
set. So they just like come out the door swinging pretty much.
God. He's so talented, Spencer.
Spencer's
What a
great.
voice.
Um,
Except he talks like this kind of. He's kind of nasally in real life.
true.
I heard it for the first time recently and I was like, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's so weird, like, cause like, the first time I heard them, I also heard the Silver Scream. I think my first song was either American Nightmare or Thank God It's Friday. But then like going from that and then listening to Every Trick in the Book, the difference between those two albums is like night and day. Like, yes, both of them are very, very good albums and some of my favorite, in fact. But like, you can tell Spencer put a lot more like love, care, and effort into the Silver Scream, because I feel like he just got the material more, whereas with Every Trick in the Book, like you get like the books that the songs that sing about books that also have movies, like The Exorcist, that song, since it had a movie, I feel like he put a lot more effort into like explaining the movie more than the book.
Yeah. That's one of the best songs too, the Exorcist one.
And
Was
like
that
the
Communion of
animal
the Curse?
Yeah. And like the Animal Farm song is also really good, at least to me. That's Nature of the Beast.
So come on.
Yeah.
I just mumble. I don't know.
Yeah.
I sing that part. I make up my own words in the car.
As you should. Like,
Thank you.
I love it's my favorite when you like sing a song and you like mix up the words. It's when you like just put your own spin on it. It's my favorite.
Yeah,
Was it you or Katie that said doing body stuff at the body shop?
That was Katie.
Okay.
She's such a fucking. So there's like a running joke for a few months now, because Gamma said that Katie and I, it's like sharing one brain cell that we just ping pong back and forth to each other, and we're like, that makes so much sense. So we were just ping ponging one day, and she was like, body stop. Doing body stuff, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, and she's like, what else do you do at the body shop? You buy stuff. And I was, we're dead. We're fucking dead. So from then on, it was body stuff. She also made the alternate version to WAP. Like she just makes up all these words, and it's amazing. It's amazing every time. I laugh so hard, and we just keep doing it. It just keeps saying it. But Body Shop doing body stuff, we all still say. Like it's so fucking funny. I don't know why. It's so stupid.
Sickle.
Like even like George
sorry.
says it.
Nice. That's awesome. Sickle, who's in the chat, loved my version of face down ass up so much that they made it their like Discord status, and like every time I wake up in the morning, like they're the first person I see in the morning, or like their name is the first person that shows up, and I just see that and I'm like, God damn it, like I'm never gonna live this down. Like,
Well, to hate to disappoint you, but it's been a pretty big staple in the household too. We keep saying, sure, we keep saying, someone will say face down, ass up, and the other one will be like, that's the way we'd like to see the world. We've said it at least 3 times in the last few days. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. It is what it is. It brings me joy in this stupid fucked up world. That's
like,
how it is, and that's how
I genuinely was like, again, like I've only ever heard this in like passing like bits, so I've only ever heard the face down ass up. So and like walking around,
to be honest.
like walking around, like it's just, like walking away. I'm hearing the lyrics, but I'm not hearing what I think I'm hearing. So I've just put it together like that's the way we like the world. You know?
That's the way we like the world. So is that the way that you see the world? Yes. That's my dirt. High price dirt.
High price
hopefully.
Dirt. It was funny. I was making the starting soon screen for this episode, and I was like, I need to put that on there somehow. And just the face down ass up thing, and I found
that's the first thing I noticed.
And I found the Cyanide and Happiness guy because I literally just looked up the song, and there's a Cyanide and Happiness comic. I forget what the guy says, but it's funny, and I was like, I'm using that. Like, Cyanide and Happiness is great.
I love it. I loved it. I showed Jor right away. I was like,
it was my favorite seeing the I sent that to you, and then like not even like a few seconds later, you just send like a zoomed in screenshot of like you were just like, I love this.
It's my favorite. There's some that make me laugh hard. Binky Bonky still makes me laugh. I don't think I'll ever not laugh at Hello, my name is Binky Bonky. The Maiden of Greece makes me laugh really hard. Speaking of the Maiden of Greece, do you know what next week is? Next week
Thanksgiving.
It's Dark Friday.
Dark Friday?
It's Dark Friday, okay? I misspoke once, and I said, what is the name? I did a Binky Bonky, pretty much. Instead of saying Black Friday, I said Dark Friday. But we resolved the issue. So we decided, it was a while ago, Dark Friday is the only day, and it's the Friday after Thanksgiving, is the only day where you can release me. You look into the piece of pepperoni pizza and the grease, you say my name 69 times, I arise from the pizza as the maiden. I don't know what I do. I don't know if I grant wishes. I probably fall because I'm all slippery. I need a late night mop.
God damn it. It is my visual, like, I don't know why, but when I think about, like, you coming out of, like, a piece of pizza, I just think of, like, the grease in the pepperoni, like just rising up out of it and forming you.
Yeah.
And just thought of, like, just all this like weird orange red grease just forming you is just funny to me.
It's not a cute look. That's why I only do it once a year.
So, do you only form out of the grease of a single slice of pizza, or is it the entire pizza?
I mean, as long as there's cupfuls of pepperoni with dollops of grease on it, I can come out.
And floor crocs was the craziest thing I thought of. Okay. There's just a pizza with a mountain of pepperonis on it, and just inside there's just your face. Like you look like or you look like Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs.
I never seen Spaceballs. I don't watch space stuff at the space shop.
At the space shop. Fair.
See, that's how I incorporate that into my daily life.
As
that's
you
what
should.
happens. Yeah, you'll say I don't do space, and if you say space, I don't do space stuff. If there's anything stuff at the end, it becomes that stuff at that shop.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's how I live my life now.
Fair.
Because that was the funniest fucking thing ever, and
It's so good.
Oh my god. Katie actually, she came over, and I got that like Pokemon Snap game that came out a couple of years ago on Switch.
Yeah.
And I never played it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why don't you and your husband come over? We'll get a little silly and we'll play that Pokemon Snap game.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay. We had like Katie and I are already like just the stupidest people, right? We're just laughing the entire time. We're playing. We're like throwing. The best part is like we'd throw like an apple to the Pokemon, and then it would start to crawl near it, and we were like, oh, and then he would take the apple, like, oh my god, and then he'd bite it, like, take the picture, take the fucking picture, and then you got it. Like, we were fucking dying.
That's hilarious.
We were laughing, so it was the best. It was the best. We have so many more maps to go. She texted me a couple days ago. She's like, when's our next Pokemon day? It was such silly fun.
Mm-hmm.
We just for hours just threw fucking apples at these fucking Pokemon and took pictures of them.
That game is weird.
Dude, the first one is so good. Can I tell you why though? The first one, I played it when I was a kid, and then like 10 years later, I didn't realize that there was like secret like places, like secret maps you can get into and how to do them, and I was like, oh. So I go back and, like, there's a part where like, you throw the electrodes explode, and they open up a part of this cave, and you go explore the cave, like shit like that. That existed. So I got to play like a whole new game over again, like 10 years later. It was the tits. God, I'm still fucking old. I am, and I'm talking about how much I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. What?
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
That's sarcasm, by the way.
Pokemon and Spoops.
Nice. What could go better together?
Nothing. Because if you're scared, you get to look at these cute little faces and be like, look at you, you adorable trash bag. You know. Because that's what the Pokemon are now.
There's like a trash bag. There's like a ice cream cone.
Coney. What else would it be called?
I don't know.
French vanilla?
I like Digimon. I have nothing to like. I can't say anything to whatever.
I was a little too old for Digimon. Digital.
Digimon is so weird because it's like the Digi-evolutions make no sense because it's like my favorite meme is like memeing on it where it's like a tiny little bunny will turn into a washing machine which will turn into a giant tank.
What? Giant tank.
It just makes no sense.
Speaking of like tank, I think when you said I thought of, oh my god, what a memory. There was a team, like a put together team, a roller derby, and they were called the Overbeaters. And in order to play, you had to be over 200 pounds. And we were like, what the fuck? I need to go see this team. So they were playing against the Long Island Roller Rebels, which is the other. I played for Strong Island, so it was the other team. So we're like, let's go watch this fucking game. And there was a player, and she was huge. And her derby name was Rolling Refrigerator. And let me tell you something. This broad could skate. She was amazing. She literally she did a side surfer, which is like when you put your like if these are your feet, when you put them to the side, you just like create a just like one like horizontal line. And it's really hard to do that. And she did that while moving like this. It's hard to explain. But somebody who, at that like size doing that was so impressive. And they crushed. And their cheer was amazing. Are you ready for this?
Probably not, but all right.
Right. Their cheer was eat, eat, eat. Let's eat. The best.
I mean, fair. That's pretty great.
Isn't that great? Is that great?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? But that was my. When you said tank, I thought of rolling refrigerator.
Sure.
Max, what is your roller derby name? Would it just be Max the Grim Reaper?
Probably.
Yeah. I feel like
Max the Grim Reaper is just my name for anything involving like content, pretty much.
But what are you on Discord now?
Max the Grim Reaper.
You're no longer the warden?
Oh, I'm the warden of Horny Jail on Discord, but but listen, some of those fuckers need to be put away for a little bit.
You remember when it was once a Rapture's True Love? That was my favorite. I don't even remember the context of it.
It was because I was telling you about this dating sim that I had saw about this high school full of weird anthropomorphic dinosaur people, and I was like, oh, there's a fucking raptor in one of them, and you were just like, so if you could date a raptor or a human, what would you date? And my response was something like, well, one of them is a bloodthirsty human. One of them is a bloodthirsty killer that could kill me in an instant, and the other's a velociraptor. And you died laughing because of it.
It was so good. Raptor's True Love.
Raptor's True Love. And then I made it, and then I added it to the podcast starring Soon Screen, and that's when we got the idea to add more weird random things to the podcast starring Soon Screen.
I just remember like Raptor was in our Discord, like pretty active for a while, and I'm like, I hope that Raptor Sentry. I'm like, I hope that Raptor sees this and is like, why is it a Raptor's True Love?
I think he did see it at one point, and I don't remember what he said. But I think he did see it. Yeah.
Raptor's True Love. It's so fucking funny.
It's so great.
Warden of Horny Jail. What will you be next?
Depends on what funny thing my friends call me. I got the Warden of Horny Jail name because Gamma said it in Skittles' stream because someone was being like horny and I bonked them.
You bonked them, yes.
Yeah.
Always good to bonk. I think that Corn has a just like a bonk command in his too.
Yeah, I use it
just
on him all the time.
Just the word bonk is funny.
I think I'm the only person who uses it on him.
I think that's why I like Binky Bonky. Because that has bonk in it.
Bonk is just such a satisfying term to say. Because when you
is.
say it,
Bonk.
You immediately get what's happening. Because that's literally the sound that it makes when a wooden bat hits the top of someone's head.
You're onto something.
Not that I would know that or anything, but...
Big ass mallet. Bonk.
Yeah. Yoshi just with like a giant ass hammer.
You recently played Father's Day, right?
Well, I played both Find Yourself and Father's Day. Yes.
Okay, so in your opinion, between those two games, which one of the clown part was more annoying? Like, what clown part? Like both games had that same-ish clown part.
Yeah,
which one did you hate the most?
Which one did I hate the most? I think I hated the one in Father's Day more. because for as much as I didn't get it in Find Yourself, I like it just didn't make any sense in Father's Day, because in Find Yourself you find the fuse to turn on the machine, which is just, really easy. It just, once you like figure it out. But like I don't even remember what the what you do in Father's Day. Isn't it the gambling machine? You like find like the wheels to the gambling machine, and then you like play it until you get a jackpot or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
I found Father's Day more difficult, but I think it's because it was the first time seeing that. So
Mhm.
when I played Father's Day, I was like, okay, I know that the carousel is space.
Mhm.
And I kind of was like, I know that I'm gonna go slow as shit.
Mhm.
So it didn't bother me as much, but it was really fucking hard. And you're right, it didn't like
Mhm.
make sense too much. But he was so fucking annoying. And all he would do is like you get to the carousel and he'd stand in front of the carousel like bah bah
Yeah. I
his
kind of
fucking horn.
I kind of like that it had like sort of like a safe spot though. Like you couldn't like
No,
come up in
totally.
that like area where like you start out. Because if he could do that, I feel like I would hate it more and I would have like raged a lot more. But
Well, they would have to.
since like I had like a place to like breathe and like calm down, like think, I could be like, okay, well I need to do this and this and this and figure it out, you know?
You would have to make. They would have to make the character faster because the character's really slow
Yeah.
and then runs out of stamina. So if they wanted to make that entire um carnival area like
Mhm.
all of it is ground for him to go, they would have to compensate by making your character a lot faster
It's
because he
true.
wouldn't be able to get away or just have one task or something. But that part
Yeah.
is so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
So annoying.
And I kind of just don't like clowns. So, and like Phil is just like, I don't know. Just kind of don't want to be around him.
You should play Don't Be Afraid. So
I
it's one of
think.
my favorite games.
Mhm.
There's a game on Steam. It
Mhm.
is called, I'm not sure if it's free or if it's like $2, but it's
Mhm.
called Don't Be Afraid the First Toy. And it's about 30 minutes long.
Mhm.
And it's what I kind of say like a prequel. Kind of like what you're getting yourself into for the full release of Don't Be Afraid.
Mhm.
And then Don't Be Afraid is about a child kidnapper and you having to go through, you know, if you ever seen my clip of me being like the mannequins are their peepees are whispering to me, like that's from that game. It's like
I don't think
mannequins,
I've
you're
ever
holding a
seen that clip.
candle. It is a scary game.
Mhm.
And it's about an 8-hour game. It's scary.
Mhm.
It does have a clown part, but the clown part is really fun. Um,
Gotcha.
but it's really I recommended that game to I think it was Darbu
Mhm.
because I was trying to get him to scream. I was trying to find a game to get him to scream, and
Mhm.
he played Don't Be Afraid. He's like, it was a good game. Didn't scream. God damn it. God
Fair.
damn it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Has a game ever like made you like scream or like made you
Oh,
really scared?
uh well, there's been like scenes in games that have made me like scream like a little louder than usual because I don't scream very loud. You
Mhm.
see me, I'm kind of just like I panic in lowercase, as my friends like to say. Uh,
Panic in lowercase is my favorite thing. That should be a
yeah,
merch item for you.
yeah. The only game that has scared me so bad that I had to stop playing it was Manekin, that mannequin game, the
Hessler
Hessler
storage
storage.
or
Yeah, that game scared the living shit out of me.
dude, isn't that game so fucking fun?
No.
No, it's the
It's
best.
literally like I don't know what about it scared me so much, but like I literally like I played it for maybe 11 minutes. Like and I just
So
couldn't get past it because I was just like, no. This is too much for me.
and it's just a demo, right? Imagine how the
Yeah.
full release is gonna be, and that demo has 5 endings.
Yeah.
Um, so the Mannequin Hester Storage and Hotel Room Hauntings
Mhm.
what they have, which is really cool, and I wish that I feel like I wish all games did this, or most games did this, is they have randomized scares. So if you play that game, like you might get different scares each and every single time. And that's what makes that game, like for me, I've played it so many times. That's what makes me keep playing it, because I know that each time I go back that I'm gonna get a different scare. Like I know that if I follow the arrow to this door and open it, I'm gonna get that typical scare.
Yeah.
But it's random when I'm gonna get this one and this one and this one. And that game is just super creepy. The atmosphere is really creepy.
Yeah.
It's good, man. I did a no lighter run of that game once.
Why?
And the dev was in the chat.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, there's a couple of people who have done no lighter runs, and I'm like, challenge accepted. So then I tried it once, and then I got glitched out. Like it was legitimately, I glitched into a wall.
Oh yeah.
And then the second,
okay. I remember
and the second time, I managed to get some of it done, but I could not complete without dying, because you are timed essentially. How mortuary assistant's timed, you're timed like that too.
Gotcha.
There's no timer, but the more you get spooked, the more your sanity levels go down. Something is gonna get you, like a demonologist kind of situation. I'm gonna get you. That's not what they say in demonologist.
They don't say much in demonologist.
Can I tell? I know I told you this story, but can I tell chat the story about the demonologist being racist against New Yorkers?
Oh yes, my favorite story from that you've ever told me.
Yeah. So
well, one of them at least.
For anyone who plays demonologist, there is the typical house, like the first one.
The abandoned house.
The abandoned house, yeah. And in the abandoned house, there is a picture, like a portrait of a ball and stuff, and it says, "Do you want to play ? With me?" So you're supposed to say, "Do you want to play ball with me?" So I go up to it, and I'm like, and I'm playing with my friend, and I'm like, "Do you want to play ball with me? Do you want to play ball with me? Do you want to play ball with me?" My friend goes, "Do you have to say it like that?" And I'm like, "Say it like what?" And he's like,
like what? A normal person?
Yeah, he was like, "You say it like a normal person," and I'm just like, "Fuck you." So I go, "Do you want to play ball with me?" And it's like, and the ball comes. I'm like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fucking ghost."
That was not fair.
Do you have to say it with all that pizza? Yeah. No, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yes, because whenever Allie talks, just pepperonis fall out of her face.
Yeah.
It's
pretty
like
much.
It's like from the grease. The grease fuels you, and then every time you speak, more pepperonis fall out, and then there's more you that comes out.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound right.
There's too much of me. There's too much
no,
of me.
there's
I'm
not
trying
enough of you.
It's trying to lose me.
You're trying to lose
I
me?
didn't get chicken pox. I got pepperoni pox.
Oh, no. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Imagine one of my parents was pizza. Just think about it. You know how this cartoon.
How would that work?
Okay.
No, never mind. I forget. I regret asking that question. Don't go into it. I don't want to know.
Well,
no.
I promise you, I'm not thinking about anything you're thinking of.
It's all gross in my mind.
See, mine's very innocent. Mine's extremely innocent. So, okay.
Okay.
Hear me out.
God damn it, Virgo, don't say that. Fuck's sakes.
So, you remember the show or movie Halloween Town?
I never seen it, but I know of it.
Okay, let me make up an example then. Let's say corn looking like corn looks starts dating a woman. Okay? This will make sense. Starts dating a woman. They fall madly in
Corn
love.
just looks like a
Okay?
stalk of corn. He meets a woman.
He meets a woman. So
So imagine if you
imagine
will, corn look like corn is the best sentence you've ever said.
but he
I'm
looks
sorry.
human.
Continue. Okay.
Corn is in his human form, okay? So he meets a
Okay.
woman, starts courting a woman, falls in love with a woman, okay?
Okay.
And then Corn's like, I'm in love with her, I gotta tell her the truth. So he brings her over. She thinks that they're gonna watch, like, I don't know, like All in the Family or whatever. And Corn says to this woman, I don't want any secrets between you and I. And then he unwraps himself, and out comes an actual corn on the cob. He is corn. He is literal corn. He says, do you still love me the way I am, the way I look? And she says, yes. Yes, I do. I love you no matter what you are. That's how one of my parents.
And then he unzips himself again as the corn husk, and his human form comes out again.
Imagine that but pizza, and that's why one of my parents is pizza.
It's
Because
funny.
that's how my mom fell in love with my dad. My dad showed his human form and then unzipped and became pizza. Unzipped, dad.
It's funny. This is reminding me of a conversation I had the other day. My friend was talking with me, and she was like, "Oh, you're so chaotic," and I was just like, just me being the random person that I am. I was just like, yeah. So instead of organs inside of me, I have an orange cat that runs on a hamster wheel inside me that powers me. That's why I'm so chaotic.
I thought you were gonna say that's why I'm so orange.
Well, that too, but like, I was telling Kim the other night that I was like, my spirit animal is just an orange cat.
It is. It is. And hers can be a purple hippo.
I don't think I've ever stopped so quickly to something that you've said before. I don't think I've.
Purple?
I don't know.
It's like a tea kettle going off. Baby hippos are the cutest animal. They're my favorite. Yeah. They're kind of hippo. I mean, they're hippo in color. They're kind of purple in color. Yeah, hippo. Aren't hippos purple? No?
I'm gonna look this up
Well,
real quickly.
Yeah. Can we look up hippos? Because obviously I've never seen an animal before.
Dear Mr. Google, are hippos purple?
They're kind of purple in
They're
color.
purple gray. That's what Google says. Not
Yes,
me.
fuck you,
Not
Corn.
me. Fuck you.
Can you show purple gray? Okay. Did you hear that? Purple gray. Yeah.
Look up.
So that's what I mean.
I want everyone in the chat right now to look up if look up, quote, in Google, are hippos purple? You'll find what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Thank you. I would like a written apology from anyone who doubted me.
I didn't doubt you. It just took me a second to realize what you said. And then when I finally got it, I lost it.
The pause was so good. The pause was perfect. It was so good.
Because I was like, wait a minute. And then I lost it because I was just like.
Also, hippos are so cute. Baby hippos especially. And Kim's a little tiny bean, so she'd be a baby purple hippo. That's a compliment. I wish I was a baby purple hippo. I was just a gothopotamus growing up.
I just think.
I was like,
I just think Kim's adorable. That's all I think.
She is. I want to plant her in the ground and then grow a Kim tree. Kimchi.
God damn it.
No.
Not the same thing.
Whoa, brother. Whoa, kimchi. That is fermented cabbage, brother. That is when food smells, dude. Fucking.
Hippos literally are walking tanks corn. And Kim is just a tank now. It's confirmed.
Kim is a tank. Kimmy the tank.
I just want to give Kim a hug.
What was the name of Jimmy the Tank Engine?
Thomas the Tank Engine?
Oh.
Jimmy. Okay.
That's what we had in New York. We had Jimmy the Tank Engine. Get over here. You need a ride? Too bad. Toot toot. That's what.
You've heard of the little engine that could. Get ready for the little engine that doesn't want to.
Yeah, engine could not. Hey, I'm a little engine that could not. What can I do? Nothing.
So, before we get too far away from what you and I were talking about this morning, you and I were talking about games that we've been wanting to play. Oh, hey, there's a cat behind you. Sorry, I just saw that.
I didn't know that both of my babies were here. Oh
More friends. Who knew this was a guest flavored podcast?
Yeah, both of my cats are here. That's so nice.
When you said Thomas the Tank Engine, I immediately thought of Choo Choo Charles. That game is weird.
Yeah. That game I looked forward to, and it disappointed me because all you do is look for scrap.
Yeah, there should have been more to it.
Yeah.
The ending was nice.
I don't know what the ending was. You could tell me though.
You grab the train eggs, which is not something I thought I would say today.
Train eggs.
Train eggs. So you you go around the map trying to find these eggs that are, I'm not fully sure what they are.
They're train.
They're baby spider trains, pretty much. And you find all three. You go to this temple. You put all of them into this little altar thing, and then Charles
Jimmy?
Jimmy the Tank Engine, the spider tank, gets an upgrade, and then the ending is just a chase sequence where you just gotta outrun him until a bridge explodes and he falls face first on some spikes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh well, Rip. I have questions. How did these eggs come about?
I guess we're gonna have to wait for Choo Choo Charles 2.
Choo Choo Charlie? No.
I don't know where Charlie is.
I was just like, he has heard a ghost.
No, I was literally looking for Charlie. I was like, I can't find him.
Both of my cats are right here. Hi.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate so much?
Tell me.
I play a lot of games in the genre known as mascot horror, like Poppy Playtime, Bendy and the Ink Machine, that kind of game.
When I see those games, I immediately think of you.
I'm glad. The one thing of the many things that I hate about that genre, they do this thing where at the end of a game, they'll just have a giant chase sequence where like what happens is the main villain of the game will just chase you and you just die repeatedly, and I hate that because it takes the scares away. And cuz like there's no like threat at that point. And that's really what you want from a horror game, just like to have like a giant menacing enemy where you know, like that looks cool, you know? Like I mainly play those games because I think they look cool. I enjoy like the aesthetic of like my favorite mascot horror game is Bendy and the Dark Revival, which takes place in an I think it's an abandoned like animation studio, and I just think that's cool as shit. Like just the thought of like an abandoned like place that like you would assume is just like a safe haven, like just gone to shit, is like the coolest like thing to me.
Yeah.
And I just like the lore of it. Like Bendy and the Ink Machine does a lot of things right because they don't do that, and I think more more mascot horror games needs to be like that, because like I was talking about it before, where like games will like release like 5 different games and like only the first one will be like the demo or like the free game. What Bendy and the Ink Machine did was they released the first chapter, or they released the game itself, and it was like $5 or something, and they added the chapters in afterwards as they updated them and like got them out. So each one was like 30 minutes like per episode or whatever. And I really like that. Like buying the game once and having every like other part fill out afterwards, that makes a lot of sense. Or like just like having an entire game out in general, that's even better. But like,
oh, can we please do that?
yeah.
Like, please. Like, I'm just we had this conversation at the beginning. I'm just so tired of not playing complete games.
Yeah.
I really am.
If
as far as chase scenes too, like fuck chase scenes.
Yeah. Another, I know a lot of people in my newer friend group hate this game, but My Friendly Neighborhood is the peak of what mascot horror games could be, because it's a full-fledged game. It's terrifying. At least like most parts of it are. And I like the lore behind it, cuz like the lore is like these puppets in this abandoned factory type thing. They were always alive. It's kind of like a Roger Rabbit type thing, except with like puppets. Okay. So they're just alive. They're not like explained as like children are trapped inside of them, like most of them, like most of mascot horror is. And then like the sock puppet that guides you through the game is an actual like puppet. Like there's no hand like in it. It's like genuinely has like a personality and stuff. And I really like that. And like that game made me feel things. I had emotions towards that game. I got sad at the end.
Oh, I know you loved it so much.
I did. I literally like for like 2 weeks I literally did not stop playing that game. I have like 7 playthroughs on that game.
Nice.
I played the demo and I fell in love with it because I was like, oh, this is so good. I bought it immediately because I was like, oh, and it's nice that the devs behind it, they're the brothers of so the devs behind it, they have a brother. I forget what his name is, but he made a game called Dusk, and Dusk is a game that Chill really likes. It's like a Doom Doom clone type game, and I
Mhm.
was like, oh, then this game's gonna be amazing. And it's cool that they reference the Dusk by having a mode that you can set to called Dusk mode, and all that happens in it is you can jump. You
Oh,
can jump in the game now.
okay.
Because
That's
you
so
can't,
funny.
because you can't jump in the regular game, which is fine because you don't really need to jump. But like
Yeah,
adding a jump, like it doesn't make it
that
feel
seems nice.
overpowered.
Mhm.
Whereas most games, I feel like it would be. Um,
Uh,
and then sorry, no, continue.
I want to know. Speaking of because I want in my head. I've been meaning to ask you.
Mhm.
Speaking of like electronics, did you watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movies?
No, and I really want to.
Okay. Are you like down with the lore?
Uh, maybe. I haven't
I
played
don't know
all the
what I don't know
games.
what really the lore is, but I remember I was watching it in Corn's Discord and Zombie knew, so he
Mhm.
kept pointing out the things, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I
Yeah.
didn't know if you were like a fan of those types of games
I
too.
I have my problems with Five Nights at Freddy's. I enjoyed them a lot more when I was younger when I first played them.
There's four more nice than there should be.
Cause and like I think Kim shares the same sentiment, like, or not the same sentiment, but like Kim didn't like Five Nights at Freddy's, which I can understand. I don't think they aged
Mhm.
well. I don't think those games like
Mhm.
aged very well.
Mhm.
I enjoyed the first three because those are the only games I've played. I want to play like Security Breach, but Security Breach is apparently a really bad game.
It doesn't look good.
Apparently the DLC is like, so a lot of people have compared Security Breach Ruin, the DLC, as DLC, like great DLC for a bad game, and I'm just like,
What's funny?
fair. Um, yeah, I don't know. I would love to
I've
watch
only
the
played the
Five Nights
first
Freddy's.
two.
The first two. You can stop after
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, and I didn't even make it through. I got through. I got one, two, and three. Like through, like I
Three.
don't even know. Did I make it through the third night? Like, I mean, like the third night.
Oh, the third night. Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Yeah, I didn't
games.
play the third game, but like the third night. Those games are really hard. I feel
Yeah.
like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and the second Emily Wants to Play make me feel the same way. Like I'm
Mhm.
raging and I can't get past these parts and oh God, I hate it. Also, Five Nights at Freddy's, if you're like a person who really likes to
Mhm.
engage in chat, if you're streaming, it's the worst game to
It
play
is.
because you
Um.
can't look. You have to give your full attention for that time that you are trying to survive, and it
Yeah.
really fucking sucks.
Well, not necessarily because there is a cheat that you can do in the first Five Nights at Freddy's game. Well, it's cheat. It's more like what you do is, uh, just like prolong your battery. Is what you do is you only check. So it's like you check the left door, you check the right door, and then you look at Pirates Cove, and you don't look at any other cameras like that. So you just spend like what, like 5-10 minutes just looking left, right at Pirates Cove, left, right, and then the game's over before you know it, and you just close the doors when you need to. It's literally that simple. Like like it's
Why wouldn't you look at the other
because you don't need
cameras?
to, because all you need to do is make
Because Paris
sure.
Cove is Foxy going,
Yeah, because as long
right?
as as long as you keep an eye on him, he's good. Like, and if Chica or Bonnie like show up, you can just close the door.
And then that second one adds like you can go into the bear costume
You
and
get like
hide
a
in
bear
there.
mask.
Like a bear mask,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember
Um,
I thought that if you were in the mask, you were okay. And I put on the
Unfortunately, they
mask and
can
I was
like
like,
take it off or something.
yeah, and I was like, do, I'm safe. And it was like, ah! I was like, I was in the bear. Like I got so
Yeah.
mad. I was like, no.
um.
That's scary. That's like when you like don't know if you got past the night
Mhm.
and you just hear like the music and you're
Yeah.
like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, can I get to the minute? Can I get to the minute?
Yeah.
And then like it's like
Uh,
ah!
and then another
Like,
thing that you
ah!
can do is like prolong your battery as long as you can, and then at it's like 4 a.m. shut the doors and just wait it out. It's that simple. Like, because you can just prolong your battery by like not checking the cameras as much and like not turning on the lights as much, and then you can
What?
just like close the doors at at like 4 or 5 a.m. and just wait it out.
I ended up going like on YouTube and trying to find like a bunch of strategies. This was not one of them. I like this one. This one seems nice.
Yeah,
and
this
simple.
one. Yeah, because it literally all you have to do is just watch out, and then you can just like talk to chat.
All you gotta do is watch out. That's so funny.
Really.
But I remember at the end of Five Nights at Freddy's
Mhm.
when you beat it, and then they're like, night 6.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, eat my dick.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way I'm doing it. I said 5 nights.
Yeah.
I'll give you 5.
Yeah.
You're not getting 6 from
And
me.
the ending isn't even that satisfying. Don't you get like fired or something, or like blamed for like the suits like acting up or something?
Probably. I don't know. Because they didn't give me an ending,
Oh.
I don't think, when I beat the 5 nights. I think you have to beat 6 nights.
You
and
do.
I'm like, I'm not beating 6 nights. It's not 6 nights at Freddy's.
And one of the games it's like 7 nights, and it's just like really,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. No, 7
I
nights.
want them. They were going to remake Five Nights at Freddy's, the first one.
Were they?
Yeah, and it was on Steam for a long time, and like they had to like cancel it for whatever reason. If they were going to remake it, what they should do is they should flesh out the pizzeria more and have you walk around. I think that would be so cool. Like walking around the actual pizzeria would be amazing to me.
And feed you real pizza.
You push a button, like a real like pizza shows up at your door.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 game.
I just love pizza so much.
Pizza's like God's food.
It really
It's
is.
God-tier
That's what
food.
he's eating.
Yeah.
It's God tier food. It is. You know what? It's a weird. I was thinking about things that I want to do.
What's that?
And one of the things is, and it's so accessible, but I just never do it, is like, I know like around New York City, they have like ATMs that are cupcake ATMs. And I just always wanted to go and get a cupcake at a cupcake ATM.
That sounds
I know
amazing.
it's weird. I just want to eat all the cupcakes.
It's not that weird because there's vending machines in Japan that literally the only thing that happens to them is you pay money for a plate to drop and break if you're angry.
I'm taking a picture of my cats right now
Uh-huh.
because I can't even like look at them.
Oh, sweet babies.
The sweet baby angels right now. Oh,
I think Crims was talking about her cats like hate each other.
yeah.
Is it
they
Bruce
do.
and I forget the other cat's name, but
Indie Roo.
yeah, it's like
so Bruce stays in her bedroom, and upstairs, doesn't go downstairs, and then Indy kind of roams the house, but they don't really seem to get along with each other. Bruce is so fucking cute, and Bruce like cuddled with me so much.
oh,
It was
sweet
so
baby.
nice. We spent a lot of time like in bed watching like shark movies, and Bruce
Nice.
would just come in the middle of us and just like cuddle and purr. It was so nice. Tuxedo cats are the best.
I agree.
Tuxedo cats are super cute. Do you have tuxedo?
I have a black cat, pure black.
What's your cat's name?
Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah.
You are the thunder, and I am
Get
the
out of my
lightning.
brain. That's literally the song I think about when
Were you? Oh,
every
shit.
time
that song's a
I
bop.
see him.
That song's a bop.
Poor Thunder. He so Thunder didn't used to enjoy like hanging out with me as much for whatever reason. And the last few months he's had to get like a bunch of teeth removed for whatever reason.
Aww.
And now he's a lot more like cuddly, and I'm just like, we should have got these removed years ago if he's gonna be mean to me like this.
Aw, Thunder.
And now like
Thunder's
now he just has like the constant like big eyeballs, and he's like constantly
that's so
purring.
cute.
I'm just like, oh, he must be a lot
Aw.
happier now, like
With no teeth.
with no teeth. With no, they removed the big ones. He still has like the tiny ones.
So cute.
Yeah.
Now I can't stop thinking, singing Selena Gomez in my head.
Hi, Sevi.
Zevi! You are the thunder and I am the lightning. And you know the way me, it's exciting.
Did I show you that I upgraded my my headbanging emote?
No. You
I
have a
made
new
it better.
emote?
Well, I upgraded my headbanging one. It's a lot better now, in my opinion.
Oh my god, I gotta go. Oh shit! Let's go.
Yeah.
I love
oh my
it.
god. I was telling you the other day I finally got follower emotes. Fucking took a
Yes.
year.
Yeah, they take so long. It took I tried to get it twice and they denied me. And each time they deny you, it's for gasm, GASM.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
And I'm like, I just want this ghost face to twerking. Like, it's not sexual. It's not gasm, I promise you. It's just twerking. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, we gotta...
Sevi, this one's for you. The boys.
The boys are back in town. I know I said that.
Why
I
do you
forget that
keep
I'm
like
live.
reading every song that comes into my brain? You just know me
I
too
think-
well.
I do. Spent a lot of time with you, Max. All that time
Not
growing up.
enough time. All the time.
Not enough time. I was at the diner working mostly, smoking Virginia
Okay,
Slims.
now it actually sounds like you're my mom.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Sevi, thank you
hydration
for
station.
the 100 biddies. I don't have anything to hydrate with. So I'm just not going to hydrate.
What?
Out of spite.
What? I'll hydrate for you. How about that?
Sam is going to yell at me later, but it's fine.
There we go.
I'll drink 3 bottles of water after the podcast, I promise.
He'll record himself doing it too.
I will. I literally will.
He will post it on Discord.
I'll send it to Sammy directly.
That's not how you spell Discord, is it? Yes, it is. Your Discord thing isn't working.
Oh, I switched it so that I switched it so that we don't have a command for it anymore.
Oh shit. You
Yeah.
just say fuck Discord.
No, I have it for safety reasons.
Oh, got it. Hashtag fuck Discord.
Wow. If you guys want to join the Discord, you can cough up 500 channel points, or not 500, 5,000 channel points, and I will send you a link.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah.
I
You can
like
thank
that. I was like,
Wilsifer
so
for
no-
that.
Wilsifer. I love that
Good
name.
bean. He's a good bean.
Good name. Good bean?
Good bean.
It's like Will.
And I have a very, very famous clip of when I was playing Happy's Humble Burger Farm of me saying Will can wreck me anytime.
Yes.
And
I remember that. I came in right after, I think.
You did.
said that. Because you guys were laughing about it.
that stream,
It's so
I've
funny.
never said that many sus things in a stream before.
It was so sussy. It was so sussy.
Listen,
I was like, oh my gosh.
my-
Look at Max growing up. Coming sus.
My favorite thing ever is everyone has been calling me a good boy. I like Sumi's been calling me a good boy like since I posted that clip of
Sumi's got that cute fucking voice. She's like,
whenever
Max.
whenever she says it, I just get all like happy and I'm just like I'm all like blushy.
your voice is delicious. It's just like so like not delicious. It's just very like beautiful. You know what I mean? It's breathtaking.
Just like German food, delicious.
Exactly. German food is delicious.
German food is delicious.
I
Alpha,
love
I'll come over
brat-
there. I see what you're saying. Sorry, continue.
Bratwurst
Pretzels.
on a fucking roll, motherfucker. The pretzels with mustard, some stone ground mustard. Hey, you know what I like? I like schnitzel. I like fucking sausage.
Mhm.
I like it on a bun, toasted. That's how I like my German food. This house, this New Yorker likes it. Yeah, Zumi does have a gorgeous voice. I was trying to do it
Yeah.
like I can't even I can't even.
I
do
can't.
it.
I can't do a
She's
German
so
accent.
So tiny. I don't want to
Alpha's
sound
German
like racist or
accent is
anything.
great.
I didn't get to hear it that day. I heard it was fantastic.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I try to do accents and they all like turn into like Russian. They're all just so bad. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
My Macy Gray and my Adam Sandler, Little
Mhm.
Nicky, are the same impression. Like they just all the same.
Mhm.
Popeye's chicken's fucking awesome.
Fair.
And then Macy Gray is, I try to shake a pie and I choke. Same voice.
Same voice.
Same voice.
You were talking earlier with me on Instagram that you wanted to talk about all the games that I've been playing.
Yeah.
I have a list of games that I've been playing. Do you wanna talk about it?
Well, yeah, like what are some of the good ones you've been playing? Because that's the whole thing, is that I'm like dying and itching for like fucking new games and shit, and like I want to hear about the awesome games that you've been playing. Also, I just love that you've been getting like really into horror.
Yeah.
And you've also been like making friends with a lot of like CEOs too, which is
Mhm.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It makes me happy when I see your name pop up. Or Sumi's like, I was in here earlier. I can't. That's not Sumi. I love you. Please.
Sumi, if you're listening to
Voice
this,
of Asia.
we love you.
Sumi, if you're listening to this, please. The only language I speak is pizza. Like the only one. Do you guys see my cats? Do you guys see them? Both of them are
Oh,
right
I see
there.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, you guys want to go out? You guys want to go out? Give me 1 second. I just have to get them out. Go. Go.
So, speaking of cool CEOs of Screams members, I was talking to Sass last night, and Sass is.
Oh God! Hold on, my finger's stuck in my headphones. Ah. Okay.
You alright?
Also, guys, I'm wearing pajamas, so like, don't judge me.
I mean, I'm
They're
wearing pajamas
perfect.
too, so you know.
I've got Evil Dead and Midsommar mixing here.
I was talking to Sass last night, and Sass is like such a wonderful person to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Just about anything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just talking to her about horror. Like, she was wearing a Jaws shirt last night, and me and her just got into a conversation about like how good Jaws is and like how scary sharks are, and like it was great.
Yes, they are very scary.
You would know.
I would know.
You would. You of
Yeah.
all people.
It's a horrible fear.
Yeah, I just hate the open
Constantly
ocean.
looking out. Yeah, me too. Like you can't see the bottom of your feet. Like something's coming
Yeah.
up. Like if this is me, something's here.
Literally the Jaws poster.
Like yeah, like legitimately the Jaws poster. The Jaws poster.
I think I just hate. I don't know if it's just open water. I hate water that I don't know, that I don't feel safe
Same.
in. You know, like pools are fine. You know, but like murky murky rivers that are like weird tan colors. There's fucking crocodiles in that shit. There's like, you can't tell me otherwise. You know.
So you don't like tan?
I don't like water that is weirdly colored.
Water
Like,
that's
other than-
tan water.
Like, other than water should not be anything other than clear, or maybe blue, maybe.
Yeah, well, if there's right.
Like,
And if
ocean
there's, like-
water is where I draw the line, I guess.
Oh, I won't go in the ocean. Are you kidding me? Do you know? Think about it. Like we're close. If we've ever been in the ocean, we're closer to sharks than we think.
The ocean's just a
Like-
giant soup.
It is a giant soup, and it's an alphabet soup. And the sharks are the
Apex
spelled words.
predators.
Are the apex predators,
Yeah.
right? That's very salty soup.
The saltiest, some would say.
I remember, did you ever, like, when you were young, not be afraid of water? Because when I was younger, I could like go in the water and then a wave would come and you're like and you're coughing and you could taste the salt.
Well,
Like I feel like I could taste it now.
well, before like 2 years ago, I used to love going to the beach. Like I used to go to the beach every year with my family, and I would go in the ocean and all that. But I had a well, it wasn't 2 years ago, but I when I was younger, I got stung by a jellyfish on both like my forearms. That was not a pleasant experience.
No, did you piss on yourself?
No,
Okay.
I had to wait it out. Not like for someone to piss on it, but like I had to wait it out till it went away. That I realized how weird that sounded.
Sir, I'm sorry. Hold on. Can you come here? Need help?
I don't want anyone to pee on me. That doesn't sound like a pleasant experience.
If I got a really bad jellyfish stain, like stain.
It'll stain your life.
What will it even look like? Imagine
So a jellyfish sting, from what I remember, it looks like a bunch of holes in your arm.
Sir?
From what I remember, I just remember having a bunch of holes in my arm for a while.
I mean, I feel like that's accurate. They do, don't they have the things that hang down? Where do they sting from? The hangers or
the tentacles?
The bud. So the things that come down.
Yeah.
Those things. Yeah. Okay.
So like if you were under a jellyfish, that is the worst place to be. So you would rather like holding it like from the top would be safer, or like flipping it upside down and then being underneath it. That's safe, you know?
I love the quote, being under a jellyfish is unsafe. I like really like that because like it really makes you think. Like I'm gonna say that to my mom at Christmas this year with no context, and I'm gonna see what she says because my mom says the weirdest fucking shit you'll ever hear, and she believes you. My sister sends me a picture. This actually made me very upset, but like I think it's been a couple weeks and I can now make humor out of it. So, do you remember a few weeks ago when we had that like nationwide test and then our phones all went like beep beep? Okay. So, my mom just believes anything that she hears anywhere.
Okay.
And what happened was my sister sends me a picture. She goes, I just found mom like this. They live together. My mom was sitting on a giant rock outside of their house with tinfoil on her head.
Okay.
And like it was like a Hershey kiss.
Sure. Like the typical like tinfoil hat, like that alien.
Yes,
people
tinfoil hat, like the alien, right?
Yeah.
Because she thought that they were going to do the test, and this test was going to make everyone who got the COVID vaccine blow up. So she stood outside with tinfoil around her head. Yeah. Yeah. I'll send you the picture later. I couldn't believe we were related.
Blow up?
Yeah,
like explode?
She thinks that the vaccine put chips in us. And that this test was gonna signal the chips to blow us up. So she put tinfoil around her head.
What the fuck?
Like in Scary Movie 4.
I've never seen that movie, but I need to. I've only seen
okay.
the first Scary Movie.
That one's funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It's a movie that would not be made today.
No. You know what movie wouldn't be made today? Do you remember Shallow Hal?
I think you've told me about this.
With Jack Black?
I think I've not seen that movie.
So the movie premise.
Oh, that's the movie
yeah.
where Jack Black like makes a wish or something, and like he sees like people's personalities, like if like someone has like a good personality, they're like a 10 out of 10 or something.
Kinda. So he's like a real like scumbag,
Yeah.
and he only looks at like girls' looks, and he meets this like famous guy in an elevator, and this guy said something like an incantation, like
Mhm.
a you know, maximum overdrive kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And then what ends up happening is he like meets this girl, which is like Gwyneth Paltrow,
Yeah.
and like falls in love with her, and like everyone's like, "What are you doing? You know, she's a da da da." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, and you know what I mean? Like he sees her like, not saying like thin is like a
Sure.
what have to be pretty, but he sees her as a thinner. We're talking about like 1999 here,
Yeah.
like a thin blonde girl, and everyone else sees what she really looks like, and they're going to clubs. And he sees like his friends dancing with like these like really ugly girls because they're they're just like assholes.
Mhm.
So yeah, he's seeing girls as like personalities more,
Mhm.
and it is just. But the whole movie is just like putting women down.
Yeah.
It's just you have to look a certain way to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Is really what the movie is, and it's like holy shit. Like this movie would not be okay today, like at all.
Yeah.
But there's a part in it that was it's my favorite part, which is there's not really like a sex scene where they show anything, but like Jack Black is in bed, she's like, don't make fun of me, and she comes out like in lingerie, and he's like, oh my god, you look so hot, blah, blah, blah. And then there's from his perspective like underwear thrown at him,
Yeah.
and the underwear is like this big,
Yeah.
and he's just like, get over here, Houdini. Oh, it makes me laugh. I love it.
That's great.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he gets the thing reversed at the end. His friend finds out that he got this happen to him,
Mhm.
and finds the guy. He's like, you have to undo the curse, and the guy undoes the curse, and then like he sees Gwyneth Paltrow, and she's just like, you're beautiful. Da, da, da. It's supposed to be like a nice message at the end, but the whole movie is like objectifying women.
Yeah. Gross. Yeah, I love Jack Black. He's such a good actor.
Oh yeah, he's
Except
good at
for-
everything.
Well, debatable. Except for that I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel. He's not great in that.
No.
Well-
no.
I won't say he's not great. I think he was just not as enjoyable as I expected him to be.
He also had like a very minor part in that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
He gets killed pretty quickly,
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel.
His
I enjoyed
personality
those
was just
movies.
I'm stoned. Like that's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's pretty much my personality too.
No,
It's just
you have
like,
more
I'm stoned.
personality than being stoned.
That's true. I mean, most of the time it's just that. Remember in the beginning of the podcast when I'm just rambling on? Stoned.
I mean, but when you ramble, it's funny. So
Thank you.
Fair.
As long as it's funny.
It's funny to me.
Are
at
you
least.
Are you going to see Thanksgiving, the new Eli Roth horror movie?
I don't know.
Just came out. Are you an Eli Roth fan?
Eli Roth, as in hostile Eli Roth.
There is only one Eli Roth.
Then no.
And
Just
that
kidding.
Eli Roth is Hostel. Hostel, Cabin
I mean,
Fever.
Hostel literally made me cry out of fear. So
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of torture porn.
torture porn. You're right.
Excuse me. That one killed me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of torture porn, but I do. There's a movie I think you might like. Eli Roth has no blood in it. It's called Knock Knock.
Okay.
Knock Knock has Keanu Reeves.
Oh, it's 10 out of
and-
10 movie.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. These two broads knock on his door, and it's raining, and they're like, "Can we come in?"
Mhm.
Like blah blah blah, and stuff happens, and it's really fun. It's suspense.
Mhm.
Keanu has this fucking monologue at the
You're
end.
right.
That's like the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Mhm.
And top notch. So if you want an Eli Roth movie that's not violent, that is
It's-
Knock Knock's not violent.
It's not that I don't like Eli Roth movies. It's that I wasn't expecting the level of torture porn that happened going into Hostel. Like I was expecting it to be like
Oh,
torture-y because you had like told me
yeah.
about it, and I thought like
Mm-hmm.
the scariest part about that movie was the ankle slitting scene before that. But turns out there's a
Oh,
lot
the Achilles
more
heel.
worse. There's a lot worse in that movie.
Huh. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. The eye really got me.
yeah,
The woman, it's just like so like gross. Like
yeah.
it's so disgusting. The second one I think is even more disgusting.
And I think what like made me not enjoy it more is I was going to Europe like 3 weeks after I watched that movie.
Oh yeah, no
So I was
way.
like, so on the plane, I'm like, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. And I literally like rebooked a hotel because I was staying in a hostel. I was so scared.
Oh,
Like
I
that's
would
how
never
scared
stay
I
in a
was.
hostel. Dude, and for
Um,
you, redheaded American, that's expensive. They pay top-notch dollar for you
yeah.
because wait, we have something here. Because you have red hair, that means that you feel pain differently.
I don't feel I have a higher pain tolerance.
You have a higher pain tolerance.
Yeah.
So that's why you would be more expensive and you'd be more lucrative
Yeah.
for the
Like I broke my
people that
shoulder
torturing
once and
you.
I didn't feel it until like the day after. That's how bad my pain tolerance is.
Shit.
Like it's
My
not
pain
or not
tolerance is
bad, but
pretty high.
like it's so weird cuz like I could be in so much pain and no one would know cuz like I kind of just like hide it pretty well cuz like it doesn't feel that much to me, but like apparently to a normal person, it's like a lot. Like I've only ever broken like 2 bones in my life, and one of them I wasn't conscious for, and the other I didn't feel it.
Oh wow.
I wasn't conscious because I was born with a broken shoulder.
Okay. I was
I
like,
explained that really weirdly, and I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yes, that's okay. Have you ever gotten hurt in like the stupidest fucking way that it's funny?
I feel like all the ways I get hurt is kind of funny.
So, let me give you an example. This is one of my favorite things. Katie was there.
Yeah.
There's a bar that we used to go to
Mhm.
called Tap and Barrel, and right next door was a 24-hour bagel place.
Yeah.
So you get drunk, you go have bagels. So that's what we did.
Sounds like a
I
perfect
was
night.
sober. I was sober, and I was sitting down at the tables at the bagel place,
Mhm.
and I was sitting next to Katie, and
Mhm.
our friend Brooke was at the register, and at the register there were Ninja Turtle cookies. They were those big cookies that had the icing, the hard
Oh,
icing,
sure.
right? Those. So she's like, "Katie, Ninja Turtles. Which one do you watch?" She's like, "Get me blah blah blah." I don't know what their names are. It's Peter.
Mhm.
Get me Peter. And then she just like
The
she
red
goes,
one.
yeah, the rest. So she takes the let's not do that. So she takes the cookie and she's like, okay, here to like throw. She's drunk to throw it at Katie, but instead of throwing it at Katie, she goes like fast.
Oh, like think
And it
fast type thing.
no, like she instead of just handing it to Katie or throwing lightly, she flicks it as hard as she can
Oh.
into my eye.
Oh God.
Hits my eyeball right here.
Yeah.
And I immediately start hysterically crying because it hurts bad,
Sure.
right? Crying. Because it's a hard fucking cookie, but laughing at the same time because it's funny, right? Because it's
Yeah.
a Ninja fucking Turtle cookie just flung into my eyeball. So I'm like,
You literally just got drop kicked by a Ninja Turtle cookie.
and everyone's on the ground peeing. Everyone's peeing. Brooke, who threw it at me, she's on her hands and knees fucking heaving because it's so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But man, that started swelling immediately.
Yeah.
That happened, and one other time, I'm really bad with going down the stairs.
God,
And like
me
a
too.
carpeted stairs. I fall very easily. So I fell down. I was meeting I was in my friend's new apartment for the first time, and I fell down her stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like,
uh, I hate stairs so much.
yeah.
It's actually funny. I fell down the stairs this morning and I had to act like nothing happened.
Tell me about this occurrence.
Oh, I just like so like you ever just like so you know like when you're going downstairs and you miss a step?
Yeah.
I was going up the stairs and I stepped over one of the stairs and like my foot got caught on the lip and I like fell and I hit my knee on the ground and I'm
Yeah.
just like fuck sakes, and I just like stood up, looked around like nothing happened, and walked up the stairs again. Cause of course there's
Stairs,
two.
you will not defeat me.
Cause literally like I have 2 flights of stairs in my house, and I was going up the first flight, and then I was like, and I walked back up the second stairs, but literally I walked up slower the second time just to make
Yeah.
sure I didn't do it.
Just to make sure. Those
Um,
fucking stairs.
I was told that when I broke my shoulder for the second time was pretty funny. Because it's actually kind of funny. The situation around it was really weird. I think I've told this story, but
What happened?
so it was like health class in middle school, and we were doing a lesson on drunk goggles. And it's funny
Yes.
because I wasn't even wearing them. I literally was just holding them. And like I was running to like the tennis courts to like try it out with my
Mhm.
friends, and so there's like a grassy part and then there's like that like tiny lip of like where the concrete starts. I tripped on that and I fell in such a way where my shoulder hit the ground first and I rolled. And like the shock of it, like I had like my adrenaline going. I was in shock. I was like, I didn't even feel anything. And then like that night I was in pain to the point where I couldn't sleep, but it didn't like, it was more bothersome pain more than like actually
Okay.
hurt. It was more irritating. And so we would go to like the doctor the next day, because like it was funny because my mom comes in to wake me up for school the next day, and my eyes are bloodshot, wide open, like staring at the ceiling because I didn't sleep at all that night. And we go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Oh yeah, you've like fractured your collarbone," and I was like,
Oh
"That
my
makes a
God.
lot of sense. That's why I'm in so much pain right now."
Collarbone's no joke.
Collarbones are no joke. I'm sure it hurt a lot as a child when I was born. I wouldn't know, but like
That's so funny. It's like what happened when I was unconscious. Like
you were just
who
like
hurt you while you were sleeping?
myself. I hurt myself while I was sleeping.
Bad Max, stop sleeping.
Stop sleeping. I can't sleep in general. Sleeping is a bitch in my eyes.
You'll sleep when you're dead, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I wish that I wasn't so tired all the time.
Mhm.
Last night there was AEW pay-per-view wrestling,
Mhm.
and we get all the wrestling pay-per-views. And pre-show starts at 7 and the actual pay-per-view starts at 8, and it
Mhm.
usually goes to around midnight. 9:30 I tapped out. I was like, I can't, and then I'm like, I'll continue to watch the next day, but
Mhm.
like I cannot stay up any later than like 9:30. Even when I'm streaming, I am fighting back like tiredness and what.
Yeah.
Like if I start streaming at like 7 o'clock, by 8:30, I'm just like, oh,
Fair.
why am I so tired? And that's why I need good horror games to keep me awake. You know.
That's kind of why I stream in the afternoon. Because like
Mhm.
I've fully woken up and I'm not tired, you know.
Oh, if I could be a daytime streamer, Max, 110%, I'd be a daytime streamer. I feel like it's the best time to stream.
Yeah.
I'd stream if I had no job, I would stream like 5-6 days a week, just all during the daytime.
Mm-hmm. I kind of
Just
like my streaming
spooky games.
schedule. I don't know that I would add more days to it.
What is your streaming schedule
It's
now?
it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 3:30. I start at 3,
Mhm.
but I say 3:30 because it gives me like a window of time. Like if I need to cancel, then I can like
Right.
that's the like 3:30 is the absolute limit.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're streaming today. What are you playing today?
well, I'm streaming the podcast today. I can't tell if you're
That's
being
right.
serious or joking.
No, I just caught myself being stupid. But I
We're
could have
literally
lied.
streaming right now.
I could have lied, and I could have said that, oh, well, I thought maybe you were playing streaming games later. But that's
No.
not.
I try not.
See, that's what I think. We're just having a conversation. I like think that like I forget that we're live like most of the time.
I
The
try not
slow
to.
realization of Allie's face. Yeah, there was I could have gotten away with that, Alpha. There's no fucking way.
I try not to stream 2 times in the same day. I feel like that's just too much. You know.
So when I first started watching Twitch, I watched one streamer only.
Mhm.
He was a Dead by Daylight streamer, and his name was Angry Pug.
Mhm.
He's probably one of like the top DBD streamers, but his schedule was like 9 to 5, or I think he came on around like 10 o'clock. So it was like 10
Mhm.
to 5, and then later on that night he'd come back to do like 8 to midnight. Like it was always twice a
Oh,
day though.
gotcha.
And I'm like, holy shit. I mean, like he is a millionaire.
Mhm.
So like if someone was like, hey,
Yeah.
you could also have $1 million if you stream twice a day, I'd be like, yes, please. So I was like, but how do you do that? I mean, I feel like it takes so much like out of you.
I think it's like it feels so weird to like because I like rating at the end of streams. So like
Mhm.
rating out to someone and then going back to streaming just doesn't sound right, you know? That's
Mm.
just my thoughts.
Would you ever do a 24-hour stream?
Maybe.
Like even like do some like I'm just sleeping.
Oh no, I would not do the sleeping part, no. I would stay up the entire time.
Oh yeah, you don't sleep. Yeah, what am I saying? You don't sleep.
No, I mean like literally like it's my biggest fear to sleep on stream.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I would stay up for 24 hours.
See, I would too if I could, but
Yeah.
I definitely don't think I can stay up straight for 24 hours.
That being
even with
said,
all
I
the
can
coffee
barely
and-
do 3 hours streams, so
Yeah.
I think
That's
the
me
highest I've done
too.
is 6, maybe.
I can do like I love 12-hour streams.
Mhm.
So when I do 12-hour streams, it's usually like I'll have a game like a dark picture kind of type game.
Mhm.
And I know those take about like 10 hours, so I'll do like just chatting at the beginning, have some lunch, you know, eat, do whatever bullshit, and then play like that type of games with friends.
Mhm.
But if I was doing like I couldn't do like Demonologist for 12 fucking
yeah.
hours. Like I need to have one where I like those dark picture games are perfect for 12-hour streams. I've done all my 12 hours with those, or the Quarry. I've done the Quarry 6 times on stream.
Mhm.
I fucking love the Quarry.
I've yet to play it and I really want to.
Oh my god, we can do you have a PC?
I don't I have a PC. I do not own it.
Oh, you don't own it. Okay, gotcha. It was my favorite game, I think, of last year.
It came out on my birthday. June
Happy
10th.
birthday.
June
Happy
10th is
birthday to
mine.
you.
June 10th is my birthday.
And you shared with a video game with Ted Raimi in it. How
Yeah,
amazing is
literally I didn't know that he was in that game until I was lurking in someone's stream and I went back to the tab to see if they were still going and I saw Ted Raimi there. I was like, no way. No
that?
way.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yes,
so,
way. Yes, sir. He's a really great character.
I really want to play it. I've been meaning to play it for a year now.
Yeah, definitely. It's really good. The thing is that I don't pay full price for it.
Yeah.
It's not worth 30, but it's worth 15.
Yeah.
So, and I would, if there's the extended one, like the deluxe, I would just go with the deluxe because the deluxe is worth it, in my opinion. After playing it so many times, I can tell you that it's like definitely worth getting the deluxe.
Yeah.
It's so good. The thing that doesn't that I don't care for about the Quarry is that there are so many achievements. And each one of those achievements,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to go back and replay the 10 hours
Oh.
to get it. You can't just go to a certain part and
Mm-hmm.
that achievement.
Mm-hmm.
What you get with the deluxe though is if you did not buy the deluxe edition,
Mm-hmm.
then at the end of your first playthrough of the quarry, let's say the last person dies, right?
Yeah.
It'll say you get rewind abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a certain amount, like 3.
Yeah.
Now you can go back and you can use one if you want.
Mm-hmm.
In the deluxe, the first time, let's say you're on like a run and no one's died and one person's died, and you're like, great. At the deluxe, you get that right away.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So like if you're not having, because like the first time you play the core, you don't want people to die
Yeah.
unless you're like me. But I didn't want people to die the first time. I killed off the most beloved character first, and I didn't mean to. Yeah, I was just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But after playing the Dark Picture games, Katie and I just kill everybody in those ones. But the quarry was very good. The story was good. Like the deaths were good. I very much enjoyed it. So 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me.
Did the people behind the quarry make the Dark Pictures games?
Supermassive.
Supermassive, yeah. They also
That's
made...
what Sickle was saying too. It's his favorite.
Supermassive. What is the game?
Until Dawn?
That's the one. Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
play that one too,
I
but
heard
it's
that-
not on PC.
I heard that one's really good, but I can't play it because it's on a PC.
Yeah.
You can apparently play it if you get like the Game Pass or whatever, but I'm not paying like a monthly thing.
Yeah.
If anyone in chat wants to do something for me and find me a way to play that game and or gift me anything to play that game, then I will do it, but I'm not going to pay for it myself. Fuck that. I do want to play it so badly though.
It's what, a PlayStation game?
PlayStation, yes.
It's so weird because I would not buy a console just for one game.
No, me neither.
I have to like love at least like 10 games to buy an entire console. You know?
Oh, well, the only console that I would think about buying is like the PlayStation 5, and they're still hella expensive and hard to find.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not spending that money.
I'd rather just take, like, if my brother ever gets a PS5, I'd rather just take his PS4, you know?
Yeah.
It
Oh
would
yeah,
be a lot
absolutely. If
simpler.
someone has a PS4 they want to give me, give the PS4. I just want to play Until Dawn. I just want to play Until Dawn here, please, please. It's almost Dark Friday. Come on, I need something to do until then.
Yeah. Can I recommend you some games that I've been playing recently?
Yeah. So,
These games are... I don't know if you would like them. I just kind of like... I think they have potential to be really
tell me
good.
about them. Yeah.
So, I've been talking to a dev team as of recently, CDG games. They
Mhm.
made the Bunny Man, which is the game that
Yes.
I've been playing.
Mhm.
The Bunny Man is so good.
Yeah.
I'm currently trapped in hell, which is not a place that I thought I was going to go in that
No.
game. But they've been like, the dev team is just so nice. They're so like forgiving. It's funny. This happened while I was streaming. I got to a part in the game where I needed to get a gun to like progress the story, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we moved the textures around, and like the gun is just in place in the ground, and I couldn't progress because of it." And I was just like, "Oh, what do I do?" And they were just like, "Take a break. We'll play something else. We'll fix it." And they got it done. They were like, it was funny. They were like, I was gonna play it like a few Fridays ago, and they needed like to update something, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna like put like a 30 minutes we're gonna put out a patch." Like literally
Okay.
5 minutes later, they were done.
Nice.
Like that's how good of
That's
like
awesome.
these developers are.
Mhm.
And it's so cool to like see people like put actual genuine care into
That
a project, you know.
That happened to me during I played what is that? Hello, soulmate. I played the Slender Man. What's that? Slender Man Rival? No, no, no. The Slender
Slender
Man. The like new.
Arrival.
Is that the new demo?
I
The
I
new there's
think
like a Slender
so.
Man demo, but I went to go play it and I could not pick up the key in the beginning.
Oh,
And I'm like, well, this sucks. Slender Myth. Slender Myth. So
Slender
I went to go play
Myth. Okay.
Slender Myth. And when I played Slender Myth, I couldn't pick up the key or the note or something in the beginning. It was just kept bouncing up and down. The dev reached out to me the next day and he was like, hey, I saw that you tried to play Slender Myth. That part, we just fixed it.
Hmm.
If you wouldn't mind going back in. So I went back in off stream to see if it was fixed. I had to turn the sensitivity all the way up, but I'm like, all right, it's better than it was. And then I
Yeah.
went back and played it, and then he or she stayed in the chat while
Yeah.
I played it. I love that when indie horror developers like stay in chat and like chat with the
Yeah.
streamers and help the streamers out on games. That's like what made me fall in love the first time with the Lost Alone games
Hmm.
because Daniel was in the chat and I didn't know it was him, right?
Hmm.
I didn't know he was a developer. So I was just like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." And he's like, "Oh, try going here." And I'm like, "Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Cool. Oh, neat. Have you played these games before?" And he goes, "I've played all three of them." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." He goes, "Yeah, I made these games." And I'm like, "Fuck."
That's funny.
I'm
One
like, "That's
of
awesome. That's awesome." They're one of my
Yeah.
favorite games. I had so
Yeah.
much fun playing them. They're so silly. It's
Yeah.
so fucking silly.
I got really emotional like the second time I played it because they in the title screen they literally put a message that said this update goes out to Max the Grim Reaper in the title screen,
No.
and I
No,
was
they
just like
did.
I booted up the game and like you can watch on that screen like I start tearing up and I have to like hold it back because I'm just like what do I do? You know?
I would have cried.
I
I
was
would
on
have
the verge of tears
cried.
because I was happy. Cause like I was really enjoying the game and I was like, oh, this game is so good. Like I have nothing but good things to say about this. And and they're so nice. Um,
Oh. Would I like
uh,
that game?
maybe it's one of those like first person games. So I don't know if
Oh,
you can
yeah.
turn the like
It's always a
sensitivity
gamble with
down.
me.
Yeah. The first part's slow. There's a part in hell where you gotta run, and that part's kind of like might set off your motion sickness.
Hmm.
But like everything before you get to hell is pretty good.
That's what they all say, right? That was so. Everything before you get to hell is good.
Hold on, I gotta
Tell
quote
him, Max. Tell him. Words to live by.
that.
Oh my god, I love it so fucking much. Um, yeah, what besides Buddy Man, what other horror games have you been playing that you've liked? I mean, when I think of horror games that you play, I think of like Poppy Playtime and those type of those games.
Mhm.
Definitely my favorite neighborhood,
My
my
friendly
friendly neighborhood.
neighborhood.
Hey,
My
my
favorite
favorite neighborhoods.
neighborhood.
My favorite
That's
neighborhood
great.
is the one you go to before hell. That's my favorite
Yes.
neighborhood.
That's hilarious. Holy shit. um yeah, so the games that I've been enjoying a lot recently are games like there's a game called Playtown, which is very
Mhm.
like Poppy Playtime. Joyville was good. Joyville has a shit ton of potential in my eyes. I wish the games again like were fully playable, like full games.
Mhm.
Not just
Fully
like
full.
yeah. My brain had a stutter in there, and I was just like, "Fuck, I gotta move on." um,
Love some contagious.
especially here.
Yeah. But
I still love the fact that you lost it when I was like,
Yes. That's so funny looking. Everyone's watching just laugh. Like, that's so funny. That's
Of
so
course, that was
fucking
the more
funny.
dramatic version of it, but apparently, I was rewatching the podcast, and I'm not gonna lie, I laughed.
It's
I
so
thought
it's
it was
funny. It was like like the speed of light. It was oh my god.
Because literally, I was like, I gotta like cough, but I have something I want to say, so I was like,
Why it's so funny
even
to
just
me,
like
man.
doing it dramatically is like, it's just
Is
so
he just like-
weird.
like, see, you trail off. You got background. You trail off. And you disappear. I just look stupid.
Because my room is slightly dirty.
Oh my god, I'm fucking dying.
Oh.
All right, so Poopy Playtime. What is it called? Poopy Playtest Joyville. All of your games, the horror games that
Playtown.
you like, are very like Simpletown, Joyville. Well, I don't know why I say Simpletown, but like
Playtown.
Joyville,
Yeah.
Happy Place.
Happy place. Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Um,
Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to see the world.
I'm never gonna
that's-
live it down.
You're never going to live it down. That is now a staple.
I
in
could
this
quit
household.
streaming today, and I would never
You
live it down.
You could. If you quit streaming today, I'd slap you in the mum.
There would be a lot of people that would slap me in the mouth.
We'd all take turns, like, winding up.
You all would just line up in like a row and just like not I wouldn't even move, like literally just everyone just like walks up to me and just
Walks up and gives you, like, a spank line. Yeah. Just, like, smacks
except
you.
no one's allowed to touch my ass.
No one's allowed. So where does
My face, obviously.
Your face?
Yeah.
No! You can't hit somebody with glasses. That's a rule.
Well,
Take 'em
obviously
off.
I'll take my glasses off.
Okay. I thought maybe you were just like, here, take me in my full form.
No. No, I don't want to damage
Imagine you
anyone's
take your-
hand. So
Imagine you take off your glasses and you turn into, like, a different person. Like, this is like this. You're like, oh my god. Like, this is Charmeleon, and then you put on the glasses and you're Charizard.
Yeah.
I didn't say that because you both are red.
Uh-huh.
That's just what I
Mhm.
thought of.
Mhm. I'm sure you didn't.
If I was
Coincidence?
a Pokemon,
I
who
think
would
not.
I be?
Who would you be?
Yeah, if I was a Pokemon. Like, don't even think about it too much. Just look at me and what do you think?
I don't know why the first thing that came to my mind was Squirtle.
Here, I'll use my Blastoise on you.
Your blast.
What did I just say?
Your blast toys? Oh no.
No! Nope, 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 nope. Rewind, flip, and reverse it.
No,
that
no.
never happened.
No, you don't get to, you.
That never
no,
happened.
if I get
No.
to say random shit and everyone gets to fucking like tell me about it, you get to do it too. This is our podcast.
Sumi says I am Charmander. What do you think?
You are very fiery.
I'm very fiery. You, if I were to,
I'm a Fuecoco.
I think I don't know what. Did you just offer me dinner? I have no idea what the fuck that meant.
that is the new crocodile fire Pokemon.
I'm first gen, baby.
Oh, I'm maybe third gen.
You're maybe third gen. You're kind of like
I'm
I
like a
think you'd be-
Totodile.
you're Magmar.
Is that
you're
the
Magmar.
snail?
No.
Is that the cow?
No.
Are you calling me a cow?
No, Magmar. Magmar is the fire Pokemon with like the duck beak made of magma?
Oh, I thought you were calling me a
Molten
cow for a
hot
second.
magma. No, I would never call you a cow.
I was
I
like,
would
what you trying
never
to
call
say,
you a
Allie?
cow. I feel like Sumi would be like, I don't know, maybe like a Chansey mixed with like almost like a Jigglypuff because she's so like cute and entertaining, but then like if people piss her off, she draws on them with Sharpie. Like I can totally see that. Like that's a vibe. That's a good
I
that's a
mean
fucking
this
vibe.
in
I
the
love that.
best way. The
Outfit's
way
on
you
brand, yeah.
described Sumi is like a
Yeah.
Magikarp. Like at first,
Said nothing about her being fishy.
no. Just like at first, like it's all like floppy, giggity question mark, and then you grow up, and then you're just a badass. Like,
I mean, she said floppy. He said Magikarp. I said beautiful.
oh, Sumi, you are a
entertaining.
Vulpix. Oh,
Oh, Vulpix is a
nah,
good
Sumi,
one.
you're a Ninetales.
Oh, yes, that's also a good one.
Although
Oh
a
my
Ninetales isn't as
God.
pretty as Sumi, so you know.
No, for sure. And who needs all 9 tails?
God damn it.
What are you gonna do with them? It's not like they sniff or like have any function.
Allie.
What did they serve? All 9 tails.
Allie.
Yeah,
Tails sniffing.
that's what.
Of all the functions you can think tails to do, sniffing.
Well, I'm saying they don't have any, including sniff. Sniff. I said stiff. Sniff. They don't do anything, so why have 9? Why not just 1?
Because pretty.
I guess.
Listen, there doesn't need to be a reason to be pretty.
The new beauty standards is the more tails you have,
Yeah.
the more beautiful they are. If your tails can sniff, that's a double. That's a plus. That's a double. That's a double. Whoop. That's a double, partner. That is, I think, something about golf, dude. That's Hulk twice. Twice in this podcast, Hulk has come out. Shit, Hulk hasn't come out in a while. Sometimes he's
True.
He's been deep down.
Why are you suppressing him, Allie? Is it because he doesn't have as many tails as you do?
I have no tails. I'm an ugly motherfucker.
That's not true. Be nice to yourself. It's actually it's actually pretty funny. I was talking to Crims. I was like, if you and Crims are my Twitch moms, my Twitch persona is the most handsome motherfucker. He's like 6'9", 12-pack abs, ripped to shit, like long as hair. My Twitch persona.
Oh, your Twitch persona. I was just like I thought for a second you were describing yourself, Max,
I was like,
and I was like,
no.
Max,
If I stand up right now, I have a giant gut. Like, I'm a teddy bear at best. Like,
I always say that I have a 6-pack, but it's underneath my beer keg.
The most I have is arm muscles, and I barely have that.
Oh, muscles. You gotta have muscles on you. You ever watch SpongeBob?
No, I've never seen an episode of SpongeBob. I wasn't allowed to. We reference it all the time, but I wasn't allowed to.
Because he was a square?
Literally because my mom gave me the reason is because he yells too much.
So I had a friend growing up who wasn't allowed to watch Rugrats.
Okay.
Because her mom was like, I don't like the decisions they make. I'm like, this feels very similar. Well,
I'm like,
Then I will not make any SpongeBob references.
No, I get some SpongeBob references, but they have to be like memes for me to get it.
You have to be memes. Gotcha. Well, I've never seen like Ninja Turtles, Pizza Turtles, or whatever.
Fair
Teenage Pizza Ninja Tutor
I've never seen
Turtles.
I've never seen the show Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've only seen the movies.
Never seen. I saw the movie that had Megan Fox in it.
Those movies are
And
weird.
I was
They're
like, I don't
not
know what's
good.
going on.
They're not good representations of the material.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I'll eat popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll take some buttered popcorn and like movie snacks. I love eating and watching movies. What is your like movie snack? You're gonna go see a horror movie. What is it? You're seeing Evil Dead Rise. What are you getting?
You know, it's funny. I can't eat during a horror movie. I can't do it. Like, if I'm planning to watch a horror movie, literally, I literally plan out my day where I eat 30 minutes before I start watching movies, and then I don't eat again until 30 minutes after I've stopped. It's weird.
Wow. I mean, I can see some movies not being like Terrifier 2, not eating during that. I get that. Like, there's some parts that are hard to watch, but oh my gosh, I need
Any
to eat.
horror movie, really, like no matter what. I just can't. I just don't like the sight of blood and food at the same time.
I get that. I get that. There is a place, a movie theater by me. There's a couple in the world. I think there's more than a couple. It's called the Alamo Drafthouse. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I've heard of it.
So there's one by me, and it is my favorite place to go because it has such great food, and they kind of serve it to you ninja style during the movie.
Oh, gotcha.
So you get there, right, and it's like long tables, and you have a menu in front of you, and I'll be like, okay, I want, and then like a paper, be like milkshake, burger, and endless popcorn, and then you put the ticket in the holder in front of you, and a waiter comes in like ninja style and takes it, brings you your food when it's ready, and at the end brings you your check, like all during the movie, and it's so fun. And
Cool.
the food is like reasonably priced, and they have great food. Like, I always get milkshakes. I love. Oh my god, I would fuck someone up for a milkshake. I think I'm gonna get some sort of ice cream product tonight. I think I fucking deserve it. I'm in the middle of that like 6-week challenge, but I'm really like craving some little something right now.
Fair enough.
Thanksgiving horror. If I may, I recommend this movie every year, and it's still on Hulu. If you guys haven't seen Pilgrim, it's a pretty good Thanksgiving horror movie. These people hire Thanksgiving reenactors to come and put on a performance.
That movie. Okay, yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Yes. And then Eli Roth's Thanksgiving is out now, and I hear that it's very much like an old school 80s slasher. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll let you know how gruesome it is. And then you can decide whether or not you want to watch it or not.
My favorite. So I enjoy like bad horror movies a lot. Have you ever seen Thanksgiving with the killer turkey? If I could watch that every every November for Thanksgiving, I would.
You should. Who's stopping you?
Myself. I'm stopping myself.
I don't find it a good movie. I haven't seen it in a while,
it's a
but
shit
I remember
movie.
like turning it on. It was the worst. I remember turning it on the first time, and I
garbage.
thought it was like a nude film. I was like, is this a
Well,
nude
there's
flick?
literally just like a weird sex scene in the middle of it. So
Yeah.
it does the
it's very
Jack
strange.
Frost thing where there's just a weird, random, awful garbage rape scene in the middle of it.
Oh yes, I almost forgot about that with Shannon Elizabeth,
The Jack Frost movie.
the Jack Frost one.
That movie.
Because there's
weird.
two. There's the nice Jack Frost movie with Michael Keaton, which Youth laughs at every single time we watch it. I've never.
Oh, gotcha.
Last year we put on Jack Frost, Michael Keaton, and Youth laughed like every 10 minutes, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's
I'm
awesome.
crying. The movie makes me cry, and he's laughing, and I'm like, oh my god. He's like, it's so silly. There's a ton of like Christmas horror movies that I put on, but there's like no Thanksgiving horror movies, which is why I'm excited for Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving. Oh my god.
Literally, when
I'm
that
really
when the trailer for Thanksgiving came out, I thought they were going to trademark the name Thanksgiving for that movie. I thought they were just gonna make a really like high budget version of it for some reason, and I'm glad they didn't. But like for some reason, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
I feel like naturally that would be the first thing to come to like anyone's mind. Me too.
Yeah.
Because what do you think? An evil turkey.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense.
Mhm.
What do you have on Christmas? An evil Santa Claus, evil elves, you know, shit like that.
Do you have a favorite Christmas horror movie?
Oh, Max, what a great question.
Can I give you mine while you're thinking?
Yes.
Silent Night, I think is what it's called.
Silent Night or Silent Night Deadly Night?
What is the movie where the second one where the guy goes garbage day and kills the guy?
That's Silent Night Deadly Night Part 2.
The first movie to that one is good.
So I like so that's top of my list too. Silent Night Deadly Night Part 1 and 2, watching them back to back. Those are some of my favorite ones. Garbage Day, because the second one's all about the baby.
Yeah.
I also really enjoy like I'm not the biggest fan of Black Christmas, maybe because I've just seen it like over and over and over again.
I've never seen that movie.
Black Christmas, you should watch it. Watch the original.
The original has the lady who plays Bill's wife in the It miniseries, right?
I can't tell.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I know too much about a lot of horror movies, and it all like conflicts for me. So sometimes I get my actors and actresses mixed up.
I did really like that Michael Dougherty Krampus movie. I thought that was really well done.
I really enjoyed that.
I like. This is so funny, like A Horror Christmas Story. Ever seen that anthology movie?
Nope.
A Horror Christmas Story is really fun. Has a really good twist to it too. I love anthologies, so I really liked that one. But but during Christmas time too, I like to watch other Christmas movies. Like, it's just so dorky, but like I'm a huge fan of the original Frosty the Snowman.
The Rankin
It makes me cry.
The like claymation.
Yeah, the claymation
one. Movies.
Yeah, and when he melts in the greenhouse and the kid, I cry every single time.
Yeah.
I loved those ones. I really like Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That movie is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's turbo time.
It's turbo time. Yeah.
You come into my house. You eat my birthday cake. I don't know why it's my Arnold. It's not. It's not.
I watched the Michael Keaton Batman movies every Christmas.
Yes.
Because literally they're set during Christmas time, and I just want to watch a superhero movie, and those are just good movies.
Those are good movies.
Yeah. They're just.
I haven't seen the whole thing with. I don't think I've seen the whole thing of like any of those movies, but I do remember seeing at least the second half of the one with the penguin.
I don't like that one. There's a scene where the penguin bites a dude's nose, and I just don't like it.
I just don't like it.
I just don't like it.
You should play the horror game Crimson Snow. I think I should. Like it.
I should play.
You really should. And it's like it has a lot. The thing is, Max, it has a lot of replay value.
Yeah.
You know, so like whatever I don't even think it's that expensive. Whatever the price is, it's like worth the price because now they like go in and like they add a bunch of shit, and a couple different puzzles, and I mean you saw the first time I played it scared the fucking scared the fucking shit out of me.
I'm gonna recreate that clip on my own stream with me out of like for dramatic purposes.
Please do.
I'm just gonna fall out of my chair for no reason.
It's like ah!
Is it gone?
Is she gone?
Yeah. The terror in your voice when you said that was unreal.
You really fucking freaked me out, man.
Yeah.
That really, really got me. Oh my god.
Dan, hello.
Moosey
Sorry.
says to hydrate, but you have no hydration, so
I have no hydrations.
I'll hydrate on behalf of Red Snow.
Muzi, I will send you a
Um,
3-minute
that
video of
sounds
me
good.
chugging 3 glasses of water later. I'm just gonna put Sammy and Muzi into a group chat on Discord and just like, just be like, yo, so, and then just like,
My Christmas horror game though recommendations besides Crimson Snow is Christmas Massacre. Christmas Massacre is so fucking good. It's so good. It's a Papa Combo game.
Okay, yes, I do know what you're
And
talking about.
that's the one with Larry. You're an evil Santa,
Mhm.
and there's this Christmas tree named Larry the Christmas Tree. I think his name. He's just like, you have to go out and kill Santa, whatever
I
the
have
fuck.
that
And
game
it
on my
is
wish
just so
list.
good. It's so good.
So
And when
good.
you do choppy choppies, like the noise it makes is so satisfying.
Mhm.
You know, choppy killing everyone. The choppy choppies.
The choppy. Oh yes, my favorite
Singleton
sound.
Crimson Snow is one of his favorite horror games. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh, Max can be a very good boy. Oh, Alpha's calling you a good boy in the chat.
I'm gonna ignore that. Like I'm not already red enough. It's not my fault.
Alpha
Sumi
makes-
just whenever Sumi calls me a good boy in her accent, I just get all like blushy. It's not fair.
Aw. I can't do it. I just wish I could do like a Sumi accent. I can like
I can't
say,
either.
Max, are a good boy. I can't do it. Precious.
Okay,
little
when
angel
you do
voice,
it, it's
I love
creepy.
When I do it, it's creepy. Yeah, I sound like fucking Outlast. That fucking like mommy whenever the doctor, daddy. Like I sound like her.
Oh, God. Have you played the new
Captain
trial?
Sumi, Blood Christmas Massacre. Ah, nice. I have not.
I haven't either.
I have not played the new Trials. I used to play it. I used to play Trials a lot with someone, and then they just stopped playing with me, and it made me sad, and I just like didn't play like anymore. But I
Yeah.
heard it's good. I think it's I don't know.
I'd love to play like Outlast Trials with like Sass and Eris and Crims at some point. Because they seem like they are a chaotic
Wolfwinds?
bunch. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I love them so much. They like it was I had the best time watching them last night after I rated them. Cause yesterday was great because I watched like Sumi in the morning while I was like waking up, and then I watched the Eris and Sass play Roblox horror games last night, which was fun.
Oh wow. Sue me in
great.
the morning, sue me in the evening, sue me at supper time. When you got sue me on a bagel, you can eat sue me anytime. That's a bagel song.
I
Bagel
want
fight?
that to be. I wish like you could like personalize raid messages. Anytime Sumi like gets the chance to raid me, I want that to play. No, I want to change my walk-on command for Sumi to that. Instead of the Captain's Aloft from Treasure Planet, it's just that starts playing.
Sue me in the morning, sue me in the evening, sue me at supper time. When you got sue me on a bagel, you can eat sue me anytime.
I'm clipping that for sure. I'm
love it so
dying
much.
here.
I'm dying here. Hey!
Hey, I'm dying
Hey,
here.
was Sumi over here.
I'm Sumian over here.
Sumi, to you. I don't even know you. Take me out to dinner first.
Sue me, sue you.
Oh, so wholesome.
I love our
besides
friends.
Me too.
Sorry.
Besides from Crimson Snow and Christmas Massacre, the only other games that like I played with Korn a game called Krampus is Home. Crims has also played it before, but it was so bad. But when you can play as the bad like Christmas toys and stuff, like in a group, and if you play as like the evil Rudolph, you make this noise, and it's like, ah.
my god. I was not expecting that. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my
That's
god.
like legitimately when you hear it, you'll just hear that. And you'll be like, damn, Allie. Good one. Allie, can I use the Sumi on a bit? Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, Sumi.
I'll send you a clip of it if you don't already have it, Sumi. I can make it a sound. I can send you like the wave file if you need to as well. Cool.
So Core and I tried to play it, but all we did was like each of the characters has like a sound like that, and all we did was just make those sounds at each other and laugh.
I mean,
And then
fair.
then you have to find the kids before they like take all the presents.
Mhm.
We couldn't find any kids. There was no kids. We found a gazebo and just like fucked around in the gazebo. Like we didn't even play the game. We just honked at each other the whole time. But that I'm going to find a clip of the Rudolph. The Rudolph honking?
Neighing?
Honking? Is that what you call it?
Neighing?
Neighing?
Because they're reindeer.
Neighing
they
is more
neigh?
like
Neighing
no.
is
Neighing
horse.
is more like a horse. Do you want to hear my horse impression?
No.
Okay. Straight up denied. I love the truth. He's like, no, please. I have a redemption on my my stream with the draw the farm animal, one of the punishment ones. And I drew a golden retriever, and I named her Karma, like our friend.
Yeah.
That golden retriever looked like it came right from hell. I can't draw animals.
I can't draw in general.
I can't either. I can't fucking either. Oh my god. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, you have not missed. You have not missed. You were just on time, sir. Oh my god, that's so funny. But those are like the three horror Christmas games
Mhm.
that I don't think that Christmas Massacre has replayability. Like you can go ahead and replay it, but it's gonna be the same game. But Crimson Snow definitely has the replayability, and it has the new puzzles, and it has the new alt ending. So I'll definitely be going back. And it's not too long, right? It's not too long game, 2.5, 3 hours. So you can go back and try, and it's beautiful.
Mhm.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like it's an absolutely gorgeous game.
Mhm.
And then I might visit Krampus. What? Oh my god, I forgot to tell you. So, Cord and I are gonna have like a Christmas Resident Evil 6 stream.
Yeah.
We're trying to do like Resident Evil streams like once a month, and we're gonna have a Resident Evil 6 stream.
Yeah.
And you know how at the end of each chapter of Resident Evil 6 they give the individual scores.
Mhm.
Whoever has the lowest score, it has to do karaoke of a Christmas song of the other one's choosing.
Wow.
So Cord and I are gonna be doing that together. We're gonna drink some eggnog. His will be spiked, mine will be not because drama mean. And we're gonna be playing some RE6. Next week we're doing RE6 as well on Saturday. We're gonna do like a little post-Thanksgiving stream. Because I'm having so much fun playing it.
Yeah.
It gives up about after 4 hours. The game's like, I don't like you anymore. But those hours that we get, I cherish those hours.
I think I enjoyed Resident Evil 6 a lot more because I'm playing it with someone.
Oh, absolutely. And it's chaotic.
It is chaotic, especially when me and Virgo play.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Corn too, because we're just like, I don't know if we're just both like just bad at games or we're just both just like chaotic.
Mhm.
We're like, how do I do this? And I'm like, that's us the whole time. We're going, and he's like, Allie. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's me the whole time.
Fair. Yeah,
I love
me and
I love
Virgo got stuck last night on one of the parts in Ada's story. And it was
Mhm.
just like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way I could have figured this out without looking it up, you know?
Really?
Well, I mean, maybe, but I was just delirious and
Yeah.
still waking up, so from a
That's no
nap.
good for me
So.
and Corn, because I guess we're gonna have to do that
Well, I mean,
as
we
well.
figured it out. You can use our VOD as a as a reference
Well,
if you want.
if you happen to be in the chat while we're struggling with that part, just be like, Max, what do I do? And you go, you take off your stocking and shit in a shoe, and then we're like, oh shit, I would have never thought about that. That's what my grandma used to say to me.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever somebody would say, "What are you gonna do?" she would say, "Take off your stocking and shit in a shoe." I don't know. I don't know if that's an Italian thing. I don't fucking know.
That sounds very
But-
uncomfortable.
It does, and it's just taking your stocking and shit.
Waste of a perfectly good shoe.
Why do I have to take the stocking off? Like, why can't I just take the shoe off and shit in it?
Yeah. Well, don't shit in shoes, but you know.
If we can endorse one thing on this podcast, do not shit in
shoes.
Have you ever had anyone? How do I rephrase this? Do anything to
Tell
your
me
shoe?
to not shit in my shoe, or tell me to shit in my shoe. No, I have not.
I had a boyfriend. It was my 21st birthday, and I had a boyfriend get really drunk and puke into my shoes. Yeah, my patent leather Doc Marten heels.
Oh,
Puked
rude.
right into them.
Rude.
So rude.
Doc Martens
Those
are
are $100+
expensive. Yeah.
shoes, motherfucker. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to me, ding dong.
No, what you should have
What the
done is
fuck?
just like picked up the puke-filled shoes and thrown it at him.
Oh,
Or,
I
like,
thought you
smack
were
him
gonna say
with
you
it.
should have puked on his shoe.
I mean, you could have.
I could have, but I did not do 15 shots of gin that night.
Oh, that's a lot.
We went to oh yeah, well we went to a place in New York City called Continental Bar, and it was like 5 shots for $10, but they were watered down, and I was up at the bar with like a girl, and she was like,
hold on. Wait.
What have I done?
The sentence that you just said was 5 shots of water, and shots had a W in it for no reason.
Wait, shots had a W?
Yeah, you put
Did
a
I say it
W
like
in shots.
Did I really? I
You
didn't mean to. It's not
did.
a part of my zip song. Shots of water.
I'm sorry. I
love that.
I couldn't stop. I had to stop. I had to stop it because I was just like, wait, hold on. Continue.
Shots of water. I was just asking for things that were like girly and fruity, because I don't like alcohol.
Oh, gotcha.
And he was just like, I'm just gonna drink gin, and then threw up in my shoe during karaoke. He was singing Prince, that like you don't have to be rich to be man enough, like that song.
Oh,
I don't
gotcha.
fucking know. And he threw up right in my shoe.
Oh.
Threw up right into my shoe. Yeah. R.I.P. those shoes.
This is why I don't drink that much. I don't want to do stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I don't drink. The thing is that like I don't like how alcohol tastes.
Yeah.
So like I like let me tell you the drink I do like. I call it a Dirty Shirley.
Yeah.
And what it is a Shirley Temple. So it's Sprite, grenadine, cherries, and then I do like a shot of vanilla vodka.
Mm.
And that makes it, and it tastes good. It doesn't really have that like alcohol taste to it.
Mhm.
And I'll drink those. I'll drink like mimosas.
Mhm.
But like like some beers are good, but I nurse my drinks.
Yeah.
So I barely get, like, if I want to get twisted, then I'll have like a couple margaritas.
Mm.
And then I'm just like, bleh. But like, I don't get that way too often.
Yeah.
You
Beer
had
here.
that.
Beer here is weird. Like it.
Yeah.
Beer in England tastes better.
Does it?
And I don't know how to describe it. Like you just kind of gotta like take a beer from here and a beer from Europe and like taste them, and like one tastes better.
I'm trying to go to Europe next year.
Do it. It's worth it.
Yeah. There's also like a wrestling pay-per-view in Europe next year for AEW Wrestle Kingdom, and I was like, how cool would it be to get like tickets to go see that, and then like do like a week-long Europe trip, go meet like Dara and the gang, stuff, cry for a few hours. That's what I'm gonna do when I meet them. I'm just gonna cry. When I meet you too, I'm gonna be like, Max, I'm crying. You're gonna be like,
I'm
there,
gonna
there.
like give you a hug, and I'm just gonna be like, your shoulder's just gonna be wet from tears.
Yes. I do want to go to Germany, Sumi, so
Me too,
badly. That's another place I really want to go. My God.
I now have two
My friend
reasons
got
to go
married
to
to a
Germany.
German girl, moved there. What are the two well, Sumi's one reason. What's
Sumi
the
is
other
one
reason?
reason. My friend Zoe is the other. Zuzo
Oh,
Badoozle.
Zuzel Bandoozle?
Mm-hmm. Another CEOs of Scream. She's great.
I know I did that. Stupid. Yeah, we've got like amazing fucking people in our Scream team.
Yeah.
Like all the you were mentioning like like the
Sass
Goof
and
ones,
Eris
I'll
and
call them
Crims, yeah.
Sass, and obviously
I
Sumi.
love Sass. Like when you rated her back in May for the first time, I didn't think I would
Mhm.
like. I don't know. I never thought I would like enjoy like my friendship with this person as much as I do
Mhm.
now.
Well, look at you and I. I feel like we have like real good like chemistry, like friendship, podcasts, like, but like we're like really different. Like you're very like wholesome and very like
I'm
like
quiet.
just like a sweet baby angel, and I am just loud and obnoxious and pizza 24/7. You know what I mean? I am always at like a 10 out of 10. And you're just like living at a chill 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
4 had a
like
good day.
yeah. But my energy, I'm like always like I'm always up and like saying like sussy shit, and then you're always like just like hey, like little painting happy bushes. You know what I mean? Like
it catches everyone
but it
off
works.
guard when I say something sus, and I love it.
Because you say it like that.
Because
Like,
yeah,
like,
because like I just say it with such a
I want to be pinned down.
yeah. Because like it doesn't sound bad in my brain until I say it, and then it gets me,
That's
and
the
then
same
it
with
gets
me.
clipped, and then I'm just like, well, fuck, like,
I'm gonna pick 2 of them and just do those 2 tonight. So that was one of my favorites.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
say that. I said that on the podcast.
That's a bit redemption on my stream.
Oh, that's right. Why did I give you that?
You give me so many good ones.
I
love
kid you
it.
not. I went back and clipped Crim's freaking out after I told her that after I sent her the clip, and I now have 3 bit redeems all when I have my sound alerts up. All of Crim's just calling me a good boy.
Max is king. Max, I think that you were a dog in your past life.
Instead of like an angel and a devil on my shoulders, I have like a golden retriever on one and an orange cat on the other.
1000%. Because you like being called a good boy. You know? And so do dogs. That's what I hear. I don't actually talk to dogs. That was, my God. That bibbity bop was strong there. Hey, I'm talking to dogs here.
Alpha, my number 1 clip on stream is me saying that I like being called a good boy.
Oh my God, I love it. It's so funny. Yeah,
No, it was.
You're just been getting like more comfortable, and I love it.
Did you see the face that Crims made when after she heard heard the clip? She was like, when she made like the sound that I do when I see like my favorite people in chat. And then she like pulled the mic closer and she's like, "Hey Max." And I was like, fucking don't. And I'm just sitting there in chat screaming like like don't do it. And then Crims is like laughing her ass off, wheezing, like it's great.
Can you do the Crims scream?
Can I do it? I
Yeah,
don't know.
can you scream like her? Ever heard her do her screams? And they kind of sound a little sussy.
I'd have to like listen to it again. Cause like now I can't think of it.
It's like let me see. I've done it before. I've done it before when like we're like I had to pretend I'm holding a microphone. She goes like,
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Now that you point that out, I'm never gonna look at Crim's streams the same way anymore.
she does. They're like that. They're like little moans. They're so good. I love them. I fucking love them. I love everyone has their own version of screams.
My
Except Kim. Kim is Stone Cold Steve Weston
Yeah.
of screams.
my
Cold Stone Kim Weston. Cold Stone Kim Weston.
my scream is like, oh.
Your scream is like, oh.
Yeah. There's been like
Mine's
2
just
games
like,
where I go like, ah. You know.
I don't even know, like, I don't think my screams have like a.
Sometimes
I don't think
your
they could be
screams
mimicked.
are inaudible. Like it peaks the mic sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to kill your ears, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I try to do my best. But sometimes I can. Sometimes I'm playing Mortuary Assistant and I'm screaming 30. No, there's not one time that I have ever played Mortuary Assistant and have screamed less than 30 times.
I'm not
always like,
sure
my
I want
scream
to play
counter's
that
so
game.
high.
That game would terrify the shit out of me.
Did
It
you
already
play it?
does. I have not played it.
Oh my god, math's so scary.
It is scary. I can barely tolerate watching it, let alone play it. You know?
The first time I played it, like the demo of it, I got so sick on stream. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to play this
Oh,
game.
excuse me.
I was hoping that they were gonna make it multiplayer by now. A multiplayer Mortuary Assistant. Oh my
That'd
god.
be pretty great.
Game boner right there. Like that would be amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing.
Did you say game boner?
Yeah,
Okay.
because like I'm excited. You know what
Fair
I mean?
Hi, Kat. Thank you for the lurk, Sumi. I appreciate you.
Coffee and a blankie. That's what I need. Well, I have my coffee here, but it's cold.
But it's cold.
Yeah.
Allie, you gotta
My coffee's
gotta
kinda
like
cold.
drink your coffees better.
I'm really bad with liquids. I can.
What
can.
what was that one time we were hanging out in VC and I sassed you about your coffee and you were like, Max, that's twice today you've sassed me.
I love it.
It's my favorite.
I love it when you sass me because it's so like pure. It's a pure sass.
Pure
It's like getting sassed by like a messiah.
Am I a
Like
messiah?
I know you won't do any harm to me, but
Yeah.
like, you know, if I need you to part the seas for me to walk, you will. I don't know. I was just trying to go with the bit. I don't know anything about messiahs. Did Jesus part the sea? I don't know.
No, that was Moses.
Oh. Who's that?
He's the guy, I believe he made the 10 Commandments.
Like thou shalt not steal?
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
that Moses.
What would your 10 commandments be, Max? 10 Comaxmiths.
Oh my god. I don't have it in me to think of 10 things now. I'll get back to you later on that.
If you could just give me one, what would one of your 10 commandments be? Thou shalt not fall.
So, so the commandments are like, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not like harm thy neighbor or whatever.
One shall not covet someone else's wife.
So it's like telling someone to not do something, pretty much. So it's like, I could be like, the joke answer would be like, thou shalt not call Max a good boy. Or I don't know. I have to really think about it.
That's a good one. Thou shalt not
be-
call Max a good boy. That's number 1 or number 10. It's gotta be one. It's gotta be one or the other.
True.
That's probably
Either we start out
probably number
swinging or
one.
end with a. I almost said end with a bang.
End with a bang. Well, if you don't want to end with a bang, then let's not make Max a good boy number 10.
It's true.
Thou
shalt
shalt
not-
not eat gators.
Virgo, how dare you? You know I've eaten alligator before. I can't even follow that commandment.
Fuck. We got think about these commandments.
That's all I'm gonna be thinking about. For the rest.
Commandments for the rest of my life.
Virgo's just sassing me because she knows that she's more devout to crocodiles than I am.
She's a follower of Gustav.
Yeah, so am I. I fucking preach the dude all the time, yet fucking I eat one fucking chunk of alligator, and yet I'm fucking the villain here. Like,
Imagine you're like I ate one human leg, and all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh my, I was hungry."
you eat one human leg and you're a cannibal now. How dare?
Yeah, right. Girls gotta eat.
That's not an excuse.
This right now, I'm hungry. I'll eat your leg.
Please don't.
I won't eat you. No, if I had to eat a human, I think I'd probably not.
That is the correct answer. I was gonna say, this is incriminating evidence. This is staying up forever, Allie.
It's true. It's true. Please, please. I'm not like whatever that dude is who eats people. I'm not him.
You know how little that narrows it down?
Yep. Oh shit. I've
My
not
beanie
eaten
keeps
alligator
falling
though. I would try alligator though.
It's pretty good. I hate to say
Yeah.
it, but it's pretty good.
And that's why you worship it, because you're like, listen, we need to keep these alligators worshipped, loved for my belly.
I was explaining it to Virgo the first time. I was like, unfortunately, it's delicious. When I was in
Max.
Florida, sorry, what?
Nope, go ahead.
When I was in Florida a few months ago, I went into this like shop, and they were selling like, they promoted it as like gator corn dogs, but it was just a hot dog that was just like covered in a special kind of spicy batter or whatever. And I was just like, fuck sakes. Like, why?
It wasn't
anyway.
actually alligator?
No, it was just like a weird hot dog.
Oh, weird. How dare they?
How dare.
How dare they, the precious glizzies.
What were
I
you
think
going to
for
say?
our next episode, we should wear Christmas sweaters.
I have a polar bear onesie.
That's nice. I think that works. I think that constitutes
I
a
have
Christmas sweater.
both a polar bear onesie and a Yeti onesie.
I feel like if you wear like the polar bear, I'd have to wear like the shark costume.
True. We could just wear onesies for that podcast.
I mean, I got my pizza onesie. I'm always down
That's
for
fair.
some pepperoni. Hey, you know what I'm saying over here?
I do know what you're saying.
Pepperoni pizza when I'm hungry. Pepperoni pizza all the time. See? Loud, obnoxious, and very, very pizza-y.
I don't know why the first thing that came to
Wholesome.
my mind when you were like when you were singing that was the Clown Cafe song from Terrifier 2.
Welcome to the Clown Cafe. Your
Do you
favorite
still have
meals
that
and
on your
thrills.
soundboard?
I do have that on my soundboard,
It's probably
and
too long. I might get copyrighted, so we probably shouldn't play it.
no, I actually have it as my I have it as my, what is it called? 10,
Oh, 10 bits redeem?
10 yeah, my 10 bits redeem.
Mm.
So that plays like the whole fucking thing, and I've never gotten in trouble.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
I don't know.
I love
I never
and Terrifier
know.
3 coming out next year.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And that's a Christmas movie. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think it was
Mhm.
Crims who I was talking to was talking about that.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited. So excited.
Yeah.
Ah, Max,
Yeah.
you're a fun guy.
No you.
No, you.
No you.
No, you.
No chat.
No. Yeah, you chat.
yeah,
You.
chat.
I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm talking to you over
Hey,
here.
I'm chatting here.
I'm chatting over here. What are your plans for the rest of the night?
Editing the podcast, I think.
Okay.
Uploading it to YouTube and Spotify.
Nice.
I think I gotta help my mom with some stuff.
Mhm.
What about you?
We're having a movie night in Cantina.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone's interested, we're watching a double feature of the Spanish movies Terrified and When Evil Lurks.
Mm-hmm.
Both are incredibly fantastic
Mhm.
movies. So we're gonna do
Cool,
that
cool.
very soon. So I'm gonna head over there probably and watch. I think I'm gonna watch one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Terrified in a while, so
Gotcha.
that's
Gotcha.
it.
I need
Yay.
to finish the Bunny Man at some point.
Finish it. Are you doing it on stream?
No, I'm gonna finish it off stream.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because there's a part that I'm struggling with, and I need to like focus, and I know if I'll
Yeah.
get distracted. You know.
I do that too. I'll go off stream and like do a part just so I can get past it. You know.
Yeah. Have you played either of the Happy Humble Burger games?
Doesn't interest me.
Fair enough. I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying Burger Farm. Burger Farm is really
Nice.
good.
I think that's like Crim's favorite game.
Yeah, Crims was telling me that. I think me and her are both stuck at the chicken.
Imagine being stuck with the chicken.
Me and Crims have just been
Imagine,
making like
Chat. Imagine being stuck with the chicken.
me and Crims have just been making cock jokes about it.
Have to.
Yeah, you have
You
to.
got to.
I mean, literally. Like, if there's an opportunity, you gotta take it.
You are a dick, dude.
Oh yeah. It's been funny when Crims will call me like a dick dude, and I would just reply to her, be like, "Mom," and she's like, "That's mommy to you?" I'm like, "No, no."
She's so funny.
She's
We're
great.
sister wives. We're scissor wives. It's so
Super
funny.
sister wives.
And then like then you start texting me. I'm like, what's going on?
Allie boy, do I have a story for you?
It's like we're both Max's moms. In all caps. I'm like, I fucking.
She
love
was
this
so
much.
excited. It's hilarious.
She's an adorable being.
It's funny. I was like, how does one speed fit into this? Is he daddy? And she goes, I call him daddy. And I'm like, I regret asking all of these questions. I should have expected this.
Yes, you should have, Max. You are
That's
growing
on
up.
me.
You are learning slowly but surely.
Yeah, very slowly apparently. What?
Max, I do gotta run.
Okay, cool. I will look for someone to raid.
Yeah, that was a good time though. Nice little
Hey, Sevi's
Sunday.
live.
Who is?
Sevi.
Sevi!
We can raid her.
RoboCop. Yes.
RoboCop. Okay.
Always down for a little Sevi.
Yeah.
Finisher. I barely know her.
This is those are the links to keep up with when I go live. that is the link to the YouTube where you can find the VOD for this podcast when it goes up later. It'll either be up later tonight or tomorrow, whenever I get the chance to edit it. I don't know when I'm streaming next. I will let you guys know in the Discord. Allie, do you have any plans that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm going to be. So I took this week off from streaming, like I said. I'm going to be doing. I'll be back. Hold on a second. Can I do this on here? Can I? Yeah. Okay. So I'll be back. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, I'll be back on Monday. I'm gonna be trying out Buried. We'll see how far we get in that. It might be short, so I'll start another game.
Mhm.
The longer game that I'm gonna be starting to is Layers of Fear. So I'm gonna be doing that. And then so it's Monday, Thursday, and then Saturday night I'll be streaming RE6 with Cornhush Show.
Nice. Are you guys gonna finish Leon's side?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we finish it. Yeah, I hope we finish it. That would be nice.
Yeah.
To get done with the to get done with a story.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I will say there is a cringe part at the end of Leon's story.
Oh god.
It's me and Virgo just laughed at it, but it's so weird. I won't spoil anything, but
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. I'm really excited to play through more of Resident Evil 6.
Mhm.
I might just skip Ada's story, honestly. Like I might just stop through it now because it's not my favorite.
Do you have to play Ada's next?
No, you can play them in any order. It's just when it comes up on stream, it's Leon, Ada, Chris, and Sherry.
Oh, okay.
I've been told Sherry's ending. I've been told Sherry's is really good.
Alright, maybe we'll play that one next.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Because she's the little girl from RE2, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Sherry.
Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. This is the raid message. We will be raiding our lovely friend Sevi, who is amazing.
Savvy.
Yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I decide to stream next. I will let you know on my socials, whether that is this week or not.
And we'll see you for another episode of the podcast next month.
Yep, whenever we decide to do that. Yeah.
Whenever we decide.
Yeah. Bye, friends.
Bye. You know what I mean? As when